.07 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. It's Friday. You made it to the weekend, everybody. Isn't that fantastic? Put in your day of work today, and then you got yourself a nice weekend staring you in the face. That's fun. I enjoy that. Not the best weather weekend coming up, but that's all right. Still got 2 days off work. Enjoy it. Do something. I'm going to do something. I don't know what. I'm going to do something.
It's definitely not going to be like it was last
Nope.
weekend.
No, if you like cloud, rain, and then Sunday really cold.
Oh, maybe some snow, actually.
We got you. We got you today. So, welcome, everybody. 330-450-9292. The text line, 330-269-9292. This hour and next hour, we're getting finalists for our brand new contest to see Olivia Rodrigo and the Guts World Tour at Nationwide Arena in Columbus. That's Friday, March 22nd. We're going to throw in a hotel stay as well. We're going to give you a chance to become a finalist in this hour, in the 8 o'clock hour. And for the people watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, we got you too. Head on over. Like the live video feed of the morning show. What do you want to put in the comments today?
Let's do... I don't know. Let's do Deja Vu.
Deja vu. Type Deja vu if you know how to spell it. Type that in the comments section.
That's part of the fun.
And if you do that, you're entered. And we will randomly pick one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist as well. Also, 8 o'clock hour, Free Advice Friday, 9 o'clock hour. Maddie Zurakowski from Hall of Fame Village is going to be joining us. Got a lot to get to. Now 9 after 7. That time just keeps on moving. Did you and Jimmy give the bird cage a name yet, Christian? No, it's not a cage. It's a little thing where birds can land and we can watch them on the window.
It's like a feeder box, isn't it?
Kind of.
Yeah.
But right now it's pretty much just for chipmunks.
I thought it was so stinking cute. They're just as fun to watch.
No, they eat all the bird food.
Well, then you just put more in when they leave.
I used to grease the pole with Pam so they couldn't climb on my stick that had it. I'll go out there.
Are you secretly an old lady?
Oh, I go out there and spray with Pam. Like sons of bitches climbing up and eating
all. Neighbors are looking over like, what's he doing with the cookies?
For the cardinals. It's for the black-capped chickpeas. For those wonderful birds that visit me every morning. I love my birds.
I get it, but...
got chipmunks and black squirrels climbing up, so I greased the damn pole.
Yeah.
That's fun to watch. You've never seen that? Watch that. That's fun. Good morning, Christian, Lauren, and Jake. Hazmat Guy checking in. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, early risers from DD Driver. Happy Friday, everybody. Lumber Guys checking in. I'm in a sad boy mood today. We hear something.
Oh.
Sorry, you're in a sad boy mood. Did a boy hurt you? Did you get ghosted? Was he being a typical douche guy? Men can be pigs, right, Jake?
Right.
I'm telling you. We know. That's why we date women. Good morning, Fab 3. Happy Friday. Scrap Girl checking in. Please send well wishes as I am moving this weekend, and nobody likes to move. No, it's fun when you get there. It's not fun moving. And no one wants to get that call from their friend saying, hey, can you help me move this weekend? And I've never once felt like anyone was like, oh, pizza and beer? Oh, now I want to carry a couch up 3 flights of stairs.
I know, but...
Who wants to help me move? I'll supply the pizza and beer. Like, that does not make me want to move your dresser, Susan. Your dresser. I don't want to...
I think it depends. Like back in the day when we were moving, like going to an apartment, to a condo, then to a house, like we were more apt to do it because we were like, oh, that's going to be us asking for help. Like again,
that's why you do it.
Exactly.
So when it's your turn, they can't be like.
But then sometimes you have the friend that like abuses it. You're like, for the love of God, land somewhere.
Quit moving.
Right.
Good morning, beautiful friends from Covered Perfections, LL with a C. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Britt.
That's what you do when you're friends. Yeah, you move each other and you go, damn it. I've moved many a friend. They've moved me. It just is an awful thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
Really sucks. You just keep hoping that as you guys are going back and forth, the other two get like the big heavy stuff while you're putting something else in the house. You know what I mean?
Have you ever
You're
stalled?
like, I'll get that lamp.
Here's a question. Have you ever stalled in the moving process just so you didn't have to do a certain task or move a certain item?
No, but I've hoped. I'd like walk in like, please grab that while we're walking.
And they don't. You're like, ugh.
Damn it. Good morning, child support girl checking in. Happy Friday, everybody. Hello there. Happy Friday to you too. We're off and running, folks. It's 12 after 7. It's Teddy Swims Lose Control on Q. You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with that.
When did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away? What's a key to you? How do you know?
I don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you. Or they might be in a relationship already.
That see, I don't consider that friend zone. I just consider that like she's dating someone.
Yeah.
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be if you like a girl. I like you. You're a buddy. Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, no! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee stick. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys.
That's
when you need to realize. I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And listen, I always say too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude. If I'm like, I like you, I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed.
Yeah.
And start, it's like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. Doesn't know what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no, wonder what he's like. Just get too close. She probably likes someone else. It says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, like, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens, but like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. I'd be like, you like this.
Not me, but
I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit stage left. Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night at the Guardians game, and You had attraction in your eyes. Someone's looking for
What
you.
does that look like?
Depends.
I just put a muscle in my stomach.
A lot of things. Ton of things. A million faces you could make.
That's so gross.
Could be. It could have been gross. We don't know. We weren't there. There you go. Misconnections.
Jake, let me see your attraction look.
What's your attraction? Seduce Lauren with your eyes.
Come on, I'm waiting.
I
This isn't.
can't. I don't make faces.
You don't have to leave
Well,
that.
I was gonna.
You know what?
Actually, I'm gonna
I don't. Yeah, I don't just look at a girl and just like make a weird face and be like, "Come here."
Okay.
Not even
That's
gonna
fair.
try.
No.
I did like
I can't. I
four.
can't top the two you did. I can't.
Fair enough. I did do. I do a pretty good job right there. Just for that, huh? You're done. Anyway, real quick, this is not anything I want to dwell on. I've just been laughing at this on the internet. We all know Ric Flair, right?
It's like, woo!
I
Yeah.
say Ric Flair, everyone goes, woo!
Yep.
Jake, do we woo?
Woo!
Do you know
There
Ric
go.
Flair?
No.
Fair enough.
Of course.
Fair enough. Well, he has his own wings now.
His own wigs?
Wings.
Oh, wings. I was like,
He has his own wings now, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on, I got it. I pulled it up somewhere and I got it. Okay. You know what they're called? His wings? Wings!
oh my gosh.
They're called wings. He said wings. Hold on, I got maybe sound better if I turn it up without. I don't probably get distorted, but wings.
It does sound like he's saying wings.
Wings. Wings.
So, like, how do you order that?
Oh God! I'll have 12 barbecue wings.
Right.
Wings. Wings.
Oh, boy.
They're called wings. That's all. Nothing behind that. I just wanted to play it on the air. There's even the video of him holding it. They're called Woo Wings. Woo Wings. He's on the box. Like it's him on the box. It says Woo across the
Well,
box.
do it all
and then
together
wings.
now. So you would be like, woo! Wings.
Woo Wings.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Well done, Ric Flair. Well done indeed.
Q92. All right, finally Friday. A few showers toward the evening rush, otherwise a mostly cloudy sky. Warmer, 63 degrees. Overnight, grab those umbrellas. Scattered rain showers are low near 50. I am Art J. Weather. Have a great Friday.
Q92. How about you? On a Friday morning. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day. I really do. Hope the coffee tastes good. The energy drink tastes good. If you're a breakfast sandwich guy or girl, just hope your Friday's off to a good start. Good morning from Payroll Girl. Help me pay you. Get those time cards in by Monday. I think that's frustrating sometimes, the payroll person.
Yeah.
Where's your time card, Bill?
Oh, right.
Oh.
I forgot.
But Bill will be the first one at your door.
If you didn't
My
get
check's not right.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I've probably been Bill a time or two. Good morning, guys. Sorry I didn't get check-in yesterday. Had a van problem, but we are back at it. Have a great day. White van guy.
I was going to say, wasn't our white van guy's got to be if he had a van problem?
Yeah, so he glad your van is. There's been a couple of you have been texting in the last few weeks saying, hey, I'm having car trouble. That sucks. There ain't nothing worse than car trouble.
Oh, I agree.
There's nothing worse than the unplanned expense.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I want to talk about that for a second. The out of nowhere, this broke down. Now I'm out $1,000 or $800 or $500 because this happened. I mean, that's happened when I moved into my house. The first 2 weeks I was into my house in Alliance during a polar bleeping vortex, my heat went out.
Of course it did.
Heat went out. And to have the guy come in and then whatever he did cost me like almost $500 right out the gate.
Sucks.
New homeowner just got in. I had a little rainy day fund for things wrong in the house.
And then you
it
did
was
not.
gone in the first half of the year.
Yeah.
Because of that and because of some plumbing issues where I had to have a plumber out multiple times. So they had to literally redo the plumbing under my sink from scratch.
That sucks.
Where they even asked, they're like, who did this? I was like, listen, I bought the house. I don't know who did the plumbing. They go, I've never seen someone put together a kitchen plumbing like this.
Oh, it happens all the time.
I'm like, great.
Christian, listen to this. We bought our house from someone who owned an electrician company. We could not figure out how to put up our garage door after we took possession of the house. And here it was because you had to have the kitchen light over the table. The switch had to be on in order for the garage door to go up. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. My garage door broke too. The automatic died. I had to manually pull it up and pull it down every day. So to leave in the morning to come to the station, I'd have to pull up my garage, back out my car, get out of my car, pull down the garage.
That sucks. Big time.
I was like, what? I was just like, this is the dumbest thing ever. And that cost me
We have a well, so anything that has to do with our well, like our pump going bad or something being wrong with the tank, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff sucks and it's not cheap.
But like a car problem.
Oh, yeah. Sucks.
New tires.
Water heater.
Was it this year already? This year, I had to get new tires. Close to $1,000.
Yeah, I had to do that last year.
Didn't expect that till I went to get my oil change. They're like, your tires are bald. I'm like, what? No, it's me, not my tires.
Right.
They're like, no, your tires. They're like, we can do them right now for $8 trillion.
Oh, yeah. No thanks.
Plus
Hard
labor.
pass.
I was like, well, this doesn't sound like a good deal. I'm going to wait. And I got a decent deal, but still, wasn't planning on it. Didn't expect it. Boom. Unexpected expenses. Hate them. Someone says, and they all happen at the exact same time on the text line.
That whole, when it rains, it pours. It's true, though. It seems like it just piles on for a minute. You're like, oh, my gosh, I cannot afford this. Stop.
Word from Sam the tow man. I know it sucks having car troubles, but be nice to your tow driver. I've never been mean to a tow truck driver. I haven't had too many interactions with them. Thank you. Knock on wood that it stays that way.
There was one day I was getting ready. This is back when I had my Dodge Durango. I was getting ready to come in here before I did morning show, so it was more like 8:30. My car wouldn't start. Just legit, it was nothing. So I was like, oh my God, is it the starter? Is it the battery? What is it? But regardless, we had to have a flatbed come. I have the best insurance. All I had to do was call that tow line, and they were there in 20 minutes.
That is nice.
Yeah, it was
nothing wrong with that.
Nice.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Luckily, white van guy is a company car, so no expense for me. Well, that's good for you.
Yeah. That's really good.
Perks of working at a car dealership. Be friends with the mechanics. They said, yeah, that's a good idea. Lumber guy here, rack and pinion just went on my wife's car. Unexpected expense.
Yeah.
Not cheap. Car goes in the shop for days.
I'm lucky. I have a brother-in-law that works for Firestone, so.
You see, our kitchen alone has 11 light switches To turn on the porch light, the switch is nowhere near the back door.
Oh my
Get that.
gosh. That's why I'm like, what is going? We've since had like all of that fixed. We had an electrician in, which the previous owner was supposed to be that, but I wouldn't have never. I mean, not the hireable kind. Anyhow, like self-proclaimed electrician. I don't know what was going on. But we used to get business mail for him all the time. Anyhow, we had it sorted out. That's also not cheap. Calling an electrician to safely rewire your home.
No, it is not. So, well, that white van guy, thank God that's a company van. They'll take care of that for you. But we've all had that. Those stupid, unexpected expenses that'll come up and grab you. It's Jason Derulo, Wiggle. Sports coming up right after this. It's Q92. All right. Is complimenting hair creepy? That's a question I pose.
What? That's a question that Clint posed when he walked in here.
Yeah, that's we've been talking about. We're going to talk about what Clint said.
Yeah.
So he came in here and he was telling us a story about someone complimenting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't mean to be creepy, but I really like your hair.
Well, he asked me, he said, does that creep you out? Because he said, your hair looks nice today. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out? And I said, no, we know Clint really well.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me at all. But the question was then posed. At what point is complimenting a woman in public not flattering, but yet then creepy?
I remember, and this is back in the 1900s, a guy I worked with who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Rest easy. King. But he... we were sitting one day in the studio talking, going over what we're going to do on the show. And a sales girl walked in. Now, this sales girl was a very beautiful.
She was a pretty gal.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no doubt. If she was like, hi, can I talk about your business and advertising? The owner would be like, indeed, you can. And she always dressed nice. And she did. She had nice legs. And you know me, I'm a legs ass guy.
Okay, so you were oogling her too in the office.
Then yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. And this is back in my Youngstown days. She walked in one day to ask a sales question about some sponsorship, things like that. And I will never forget this. We're sitting there and we're all talking. And the gentleman, the older gentleman at the time, he says, I got to tell you. He goes, I just got to tell you. You've got an incredible set of legs. And in my head, no! I knew back. This is 1900s now. Oh, no, this is 2000. This is.
Could you hear the clack of HR's heels coming down the hallway?
2002. I'm like, no! And of course, supposed to wait till she leaves the room to say that to each other. I don't think we say it to her.
Right.
Not at work. Not now. And she was very nice about it. And you could tell it was a little like, I'm sorry, but
it probably took her by surprise.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I knew that the guy was not trying to be perverted. I know you're like, oh, sure. I'm telling you, I knew the man. He wasn't. He thought, now he was older. Like he was in his 60s at the time. She's in her 20s.
I guess maybe that.
Maybe from a different, but I'm saying maybe from a different generation.
Yeah.
Maybe then that was seen as okay. I don't know. This was way before now.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians game with the Athletics yesterday was postponed. They're back in spring training action today at 3 o'clock when they take on the Chicago White Sox. The Cleveland Cavaliers are back in action tonight at 7:30 p.m. They'll be on national television again, ESPN, as they host the Minnesota Timberwolves. Cavs currently 40-22 on the season. And finally, this Sunday at 2 o'clock on the Big Ten Network, Ohio State will take on Rutgers on the road. The Buckeyes, 18-12 on the season. It's their final regular season game before they gear up for the Big Ten tournament. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92.
You too.
Let me see here. Oh, quick shout out to Jake. I've been catching myself saying okay, love you, bye when leaving social situations.
Oh, I just giggled. Did you hear his high pitched little?
Yeah.
Okay, love you, bye. Yeah. It happens every day around 9:55.
It does.
Got you today if you like.
More promotions, things like that.
Probably didn't. You think you ever had a teacher that just didn't like you? I can't imagine. I don't know. I don't know if Mr. Belts didn't like me, but he certainly had no problem mispronouncing my name. He might not have liked me. He might have just like, you know what? I don't like this kid.
I'm trying to think.
Jake, is there a teacher you think maybe didn't
Yes.
like you?
That was fast. Jeez.
Why don't you think they like you?
Was there more than one?
No, it was a history teacher,
Oh, okay.
and he liked all the sports people because he was a baseball coach.
Gotcha.
And he did not like me, and he would always like check our homework, but he would always like just like go over and glance to make sure you did it.
Yeah.
But every time he got to me, he would pick it up and thoroughly examine it to make sure that I did it. But everybody else was like, "Oh yeah, you're good, John. You know, Mark, you're good. Jake, let me see that." And he would like pick it up and like examine it. And he made me redo things several times. And
Are you saying the athletes got to do whatever they wanted?
No, they didn't get to do whatever they wanted, but
they certainly had it easier.
yeah, and so did the other kids. I don't know. He just had it out for me. He did not like me every day.
Well, that sucks.
Is he still there?
I think so. I don't know.
You want to give him a shout out? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I said Mr. Belts.
Oh, true.
I don't know where he's at now.
I don't know where he's at, but it was Mr. Gamble.
Yeah. My late great grandma was almost 80 years old with predominantly brown hair. Still, I'm praying I get those genes. Listen, I'm praying that my son has the hair traits from my fiance.
Mhm.
Her father, 59 years old. First of all, you'd never know it to look at him. You would never in a million years say you're 60 years old.
Right.
And absolute full head of hair.
You can watch the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Right here on today's hit music. Q92, Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you. Still to come this hour, we got to get a finalist for Olivia Rodrigo when the Guts Tour comes to Nationwide Arena in Columbus Friday, March 22nd. Not only are we sending you to that show, but we are also hooking you up with a hotel stay that night. Enjoy C-Bus for the evening. Why not? Become a finalist this hour, next hour, and if you want another chance to become a finalist, do yourself a favor. Go over to the live video feed of the morning show. It's on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Like the live video feed and type Deja Vu in the comments section. We're going to select one of you that does that and make you a finalist for Olivia Rodrigo as well. So that is coming up. 3 of us found out about a new flirting app that's out there. Never heard of it till today. The 3 of us, I think we're in the know. Especially Jake, you're like a professional at these websites.
Oh yeah.
And these apps. Never heard of it in your life.
Nope. Never.
Wow. And it started off with, there was a thing that said that women are, 80% of women say they will lower their standards to find a mate. But then it said it's from a survey from Flirtini. Get it, everyone? Flirtini, like you said, that's an actual drink.
It's an actual drink, vodka-based drink with champagne.
So I went to Flirtini to see what the hell it's about. It says the dating app that knows the fun is in the flirting. And never been on it. Not going to pretend to know the ins and outs. There's a lot of these I could tell you a lot about from my days. But this one I know nothing about. Certainly not going to download it and sleep on the couch. So,
as you should.
But it does appear that this one, it kind of is playing like it's a nice, dating app, but it does seem to almost, and maybe I'm painting with a very broad brush here. Maybe I'm making assumptions without doing proper research. But it seems like it's more into flirting than dating. And it also feels like it very veiledly, or whatever you want to say, kind of hints at like a place to sext or just flirt. And maybe, like I said, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, when you brought it up, because I'd never heard of it, I went to Reddit, and of course there were multiple strands like
About flirtini?
Oh yeah, people were like, "It's garbage. Don't waste your time." Someone else is like, "I could find somebody to date in the park easier than I could on the Flirtini app." Like,
wow.
Yeah, so they just kind of got kind of destroyed. Some other guy
Reddit was
like,
killing Flirtini.
Yeah, someone else was like, if you're looking for some smutty text messages, that's basically what this boils down to. But it's called Flirtini. It's not called Find a Mate.
That's fair.
Right?
That's a very fair statement you just made.
Yeah.
On their website.
That's what you're down for. I mean,
listen, even kind of hints at it. Search profiles, match dating goals, share stories, and let us help unlock the flirt in you.
Right. So I feel like that's what it is. But they're like, it's just literally like a virtual like cesspool of smutty messages.
I mean, when it says, let's help find the flirt in you, I don't know, man.
I mean, they kind of warn you like what the app's about or what they're trying to do.
Now, listen, some of you might like that. Some of you might be like, hey, I'm downloading that right. What is it? Flirtini.
Right.
Jake, are you into dirty messages?
La 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 la. I don't want to know.
I'm not against it.
Oh.
You shy guy. I like that. I don't hate it.
I mean, what's a dirty message to you? Like, I mean, I'm not making fun, but I mean,
I don't know.
I can't. Never mind, because I can't. I can't look at Jake and be like.
Sounds like a modern day chat room.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Is it like the AOL chat rooms used to be, where like a door opens?
Age, sex, location. The door would shut.
Right.
Remember that girl you liked would come on and open the door and shut it immediately, and you're almost like, was that because of me?
They saw I was here?
Damn it. My screen name was J Black 1234, named after John Black from Days of Our Lives.
Oh, very
My
nice.
favorite soap opera actor of all time.
Yeah, he was good.
Oh,
Good.
he was the most brooding, like.
He was with Marlena, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
First he was Roman, come back from the dead.
Yeah.
Then he found out he wasn't Roman. He was John Black. He was brainwashed by Stefano.
Oh, Stefano
Demira.
Rest in peace, Stefano.
There's a great meme of him that says, you don't know it, but this man traumatized your moms, aunts, and grandma.
Oh, it's so true. The only reason I know what Days of Our Lives are is because of my great-grandmother.
My mother.
Yeah, I used to go over to her house all the time, and like she had a soap schedule.
Oh, yeah.
This comes on at this time. Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless was
As
first.
the World Turns.
Listen, I remember this. Young and the Restless was always the first one at 12:30. The other one started at 1.
Yeah.
But Young and the Restless got the jump on everybody on CBS at 12:30.
Yeah.
1 o'clock on NBC anyway. This is how weird it is. I remember this. Days of Our Lives was at 1. Santa Barbara was at 2, which was trash.
I don't think my grandmother watched that.
Then when Santa Barbara was kind of the first one to go away. How do I know this? And then if you remember Passions.
I do remember Passion.
Remember Passions?
I feel like that started later, though. Like, the other ones were on the scene for quite a while.
Passions was out there. Like, they were almost borderline making fun of soap operas in a way. Like, their storylines were insane. Now, grant you, all of them are, because people die, come back. They're murdered. They're still alive. Their evil twin brother. I mean, it was...
normal, everyday stuff just doesn't happen.
Passions had a witch. Yes, they had the witch and then Timmy, little Timmy. With the witch. I remember that. There was Bold and the Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
General Hospital. The only ones that are left, I believe. Is Young and the Restless still on? General Hospital is still on. Days of Our Lives is now only streaming on Peacock. But it's still there. They still make a show every day. It's still filming.
I'm sorry, but when I would watch these as a young girl, I always thought Bo Brady was...
I thought he was cool.
Yeah, he was cool, and he was a decent looking man.
I thought
Faith was gorgeous.
Faith?
That was the lady or Hope. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong
yeah.
virtue.
Bo and Hope, yeah.
Faith, Hope, and Love. Anyhow. No, yeah,
it was
that's
Bo
her
and
name
Billy
was
for a
Hope.
while.
Oh, it was about Hope and Bo, duh.
Hope and Bo.
Yeah. But
No, I thought I
she
wanted
was
to be like him.
gorgeous.
He was like cool. He rode a motorcycle. He would always get in fights.
Oh, he had the goatee and the rough hair and
like, look at that.
yeah.
Bo Brady's a man's man.
Yeah.
He died on the show like
I
3
know,
times.
and that's sad.
That's one of the good things about soap opera. You can die and still come back if you're an actor.
I know. I always thought Marlena was a little like.
Remember when she was possessed by the devil?
I do. She was a little bit on her soapbox though when things were going well. I wanted to be like, come on.
If there was a diva in soap opera land,
That was her.
I still watch Days of Our Lives to this day. I started watching it with my great grandma when I was like 8 or 9, and then we started watching the show Passions, which is not on anymore. A lot of them are gone.
Yeah.
OMFG Passions. 3 emojis with heart eyes. That show was incredible. Bo and Hope, a bunch of hearts. We touched a nerve with the soap operas.
Isn't it funny, like when we would go stay with our grandparents or whatever, what we'd get into? Because that's where my love of Price is Right came from. I'll still watch it to this day.
Dude, if I stayed home from school, I knew what the schedule was. I knew when I was going to watch Price is Right. I knew after Price is Right, it was the local noon news. This was what I watched with my mom. Price is Right, local news, Young and the Restless from 12:30 to 1, Days of Our Lives. After Days of Our Lives, somewhere in there, either Donahue came on or Oprah. And that was like what was on my TV all day.
I just have to tell you, my husband's best friend just texted me. He's in his 50s, and he wanted me to know that Bo's back. Why are you still
Bo
watching
is back
this?
on the streaming because it's on.
Yeah.
Because you never really die in soap opera.
Why are you still watching this, Mayor?
Good for you,
Seriously.
sir. Good for you. Good for you. You know what? Everyone admit. Let's talk about the soap operas you watched, and I want to know how many dudes. Because I'm telling you right now, I watched Days of Our Lives.
Well, I know my husband's best friend. He watched it. Like he loved the soap operas too.
Do I know the characters now? I don't.
I didn't know he was still watching it on the stream.
But I can tell you this: I got nervous when Stefano was on my screen when I was a kid. I was like,
He
"Oh,
was
geez.
evil. He was the villain.
Oh, who's he kidnapping today?
He was like Keith's brother. Oh my gosh, was on One Tree
Dan
Hill.
Scott.
Yeah, he was the Dan Scott of. Yeah, that's
My
true.
God, what soap operas did you guys watch in the heyday of soap operas? Jake, have you heard of any of the shows we've mentioned in the last 10 minutes at all?
I have not.
I believe
Oh
you.
my!
He's only 25.
I know he's a baby. Actually, are you 25 yet?
No.
I didn't
He's
think
only
so.
24.
Yeah.
He's only 24. I just went back in time with him. Miley Cyrus, Flowers, Q92. Asking you girls, well, info. What's the quickest way for you? A guy can find his way to the old friend zone, where every guy doesn't want to be. Text message. It's this one, Jake. Asking to have sex or nudes will get you to the friend zone with this lady.
Understandable.
Huh. That would stink, because, I mean, obviously, friends is not your intention.
Right.
You're asking for nudes or sex. So that.
Well, maybe it is.
See, I've said this before. Because I've had this argument with my fiance now. Because we originally met 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And we're talking. And I thought it was going well. Didn't, apparently. I ended up being like pretty much blown off. And her reasoning, she thought I was someone that was only after one thing. I told her. I was like, I was after a few things. That was one of them. I was like, but it wasn't the only thing I was after.
Yeah.
Like, of course, I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't after that. But I was also liked you. I thought you were cute. I wanted to get to know you. So I think two things can be true.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, now there also been girls that at times I probably only wanted one. Sure. I'm sure there were girls you've known that you just wanted. You didn't want to get, I'm just like there's.
I didn't want to get to know you.
I didn't want to learn about anything about you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. But I got some good ones on Facebook here. Trying too hard. One girl says, trying too hard will get you. It says, trying too hard, immediate disinterest in pursuing anything. Another one, over complimenting. That can get you in the friend zone, apparently, on Facebook, it says. So if you're just complimenting on top of complimenting, oh my God, I love the way you eat that salad. Oh my God, look at the way the wind, I don't know. Just keep going. You could over compliment yourself to the friend zone. And another one on Facebook, bragging about your money. Bragging about your status to get you in the friend zone. This girl's not interested. Not interested at all. So those are some things, guys.
There's one on Facebook too. Trinity over on Facebook said, I would say, let me pull it up so I can read it better. I would say if they think that they are more entitled than I am. Haha.
So they think they're more entitled than you.
Yeah.
passing them over to the friend zone. See, gentlemen, we're helping you now this morning. We need to learn these things. Text message. Getting too clingy too fast. Like if we just met at a bar on Friday, you probably shouldn't send me 20 messages on Saturday and be mad if it takes me more than 2 minutes to respond. If you're that needy now, how bad would it be if we actually dated? You know what?
Yeah, that's fair.
There's some truth in that.
Yeah.
That's a really good. Yeah. Clingy too fast. Express lane to the friend zone. So, gentlemen.
Olivia Rodrigo in Columbus, only with Q92.
That's your cue to call. It just went off. You just heard it. The guy said it. It's time to call. 330-450-9292. If you are the 10th caller, you are going to be in the running for a chance to go see Olivia Rodrigo in Columbus later on this month with a hotel stay. Friday show. Go there. Have a great time. Hang out in Columbus for the night. We got you with a hotel stay. Caller 10. You'll be our latest finalist. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck. So how about this? Yesterday, I was falsely accused of a crime.
Okay, but to be fair, like I actually almost believed it for a second. I was like, and if that's the case, I was a
Q92.
All right, finally Friday. A few showers toward the evening rush, otherwise a mostly cloudy sky. Warmer, 63 degrees. Overnight, grab those umbrellas. Scattered rain showers are low near 50. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great Friday.
To our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Karina.
Where are you calling from, Karina?
I am calling from New Philly.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're now a finalist.
My goodness, my daughter is going to scream. She's going to be so excited.
Well, good luck, Karina. You're now in the running, and you could be headed to Columbus with your daughter to see Olivia Rodrigo on her Guts World Tour happening Friday, March 22nd. Just tell everybody your favorite station that's going to make your daughter scream.
Q92.
Q92. Oh, it's so good.
I really don't like you at all. Your favorite station that's going to make your daughter scream.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not good.
Oh, we're going to drive it into the ground. I'm like, please edit that. And he's like, okay.
That's
He's like,
not good.
then he's editing and he's like, I can take your out.
Yeah,
He's
you
like,
I got rid of the
I
that
cleared
sounds
my
seamless.
throat.
Listen, it's seamless.
Friday, March 22nd. Just tell everybody your favorite station that's going to make your daughter scream. She said her daughter was going to scream.
I said it's a
and then
callback.
Christian is saying that it sounded like I was going to murder
Here.
their family.
It's a callback. She said it here.
My goodness, my daughter is going to scream.
So there you go. And then you responded.
Your favorite station that's going to make your daughter scream.
What's the station going to murder your family?
Q92.
That's right.
Stop.
Oh, that is fantastic. All right, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, now that we're done clowning around, we got to get serious because a Free Advice Friday is on the way. That is where Lauren, Jake, and myself, we are here to help you. You might have issues. You might have problems. You
We've
might have
got
a
issues.
question. Yeah, no kidding. You might have something that you want to, just advice on. Like, it could be anything. We say this all the time. Could be love life. Could be family life. Could be your professional life. It could be something simple. What bar to go to? What fish fry should I go to today?
Oh, that's right.
Doesn't
fish fries.
matter what it is. Nothing's too heavy. Nothing's too light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What?
I don't know. I was playing the opposite game. So, I mean, you know what I mean? So, whatever it is, text in what you need advice on. 330-450-9292. We'll give ours. Sometimes the listeners chime in as well.
Which we encourage.
And like I always say, too, when you have someone that doesn't know you on a personal level, you're going to get a truly honest opinion because we don't know you enough to, like, I don't want to say coddle you.
Right.
But when you know someone, sometimes you tell them what they want to hear a little bit. We don't do that. We don't know.
I mean,
you.
and you can totally lie. Like if you don't have to give us your name. We're never going to divulge that. But you can just totally text it and be like, this is about Tyler and LaWanda. You can make names up is my point.
LaWanda.
LaWanda. It's
Thinking
not
LaFonda from Napoleon Dynamite.
Maybe it was typed in there because I do love that movie.
Love that movie. That scene when she gets off the bus is it's so good. And
Yeah.
their wedding.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
he's singing to her.
and he's on the back of the horse.
Always and
Holding on to
forever.
her.
Yes, I love technology.
That's pretty close. You're pretty good.
It's so great. That movie, so dumb, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Just hilarious.
I loved hearing the behind the scenes. That was fun going
Was
to
that-
see John Heater and like Uncle Rico, the guy that played Uncle Rico was there.
Remember when he hits Napoleon in the face with the steak?
Yeah.
Watch this. He just pegs him in the face with a steak.
That was good. My kids love
Oh,
that movie too.
God. Tina, come get your food. He's
Yeah.
throwing the food over.
He's so mad because he's feeding the llama
Napoleon, just go get yourself a quesadilla.
a dang quesadilla
Oh, God. Your grandma hurt herself four-wheeling.
on the sand dunes.
Okay. We're on the radio. We should stop. It's Olivia Rodrigo. Get him back. It's Q92.
I'm not.
When I was younger, I would set an alarm for like 1:30 a.m. so I could wake up and realize I still have 5 more hours of sleep.
Are you serious? I mean,
That is awesome.
I will say it is a little serendipitous. Like when you wake up to go pee and you're like, I know my alarm's going to go off in 30 minutes. And you find out you have 5 hours of sleep left.
That is a fantastic test.
That's awesome.
You literally wake up to let yourself
They
know
created that for
you've
themselves.
still got hours of sleep. That
Yeah.
might be the best thing I've read this morning. My alarm is set for 5:30, and I hit a 5-minute snooze every 5 minutes until 6.
Okay, so half an hour of this up and down, up and down. Wake up, doze,
I
wake up.
wake up every morning. The alarm clock is 5:45 to the music and sounds of Q92.
Aw, well, thanks for waking up with
Yeah.
us.
Crypto Dad here. My son, who is a sophomore, just told me he sets an alarm for 6:30, then another one for 6:32, then for 6:35. He gets up, eats breakfast, and sets another alarm for 6:55. so he can go back to sleep after eating a quick breakfast and wakes up at 6:55.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot.
Oh
He
my
actually
God.
gets himself out of bed and eats and then goes
and then
back
gives
to
himself
bed.
more time to go back to sleep. This is fantastic. This is a great social experiment we're having right now.
Yes, it is.
They had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop. And you know what I mean? Not
Yes.
taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays.
That's my
Come on
yard.
there.
Mind your business.
Tree debris or grass debris, not putting the grass clippings out in the street or letting your leaves go into your neighbor's yard or raking them into your neighbor's yard, things like that.
Yeah.
Parking issues, people who park on the street and other people don't like it or not allowed to do it, but they do it anyway. Basic stuff. And it got me thinking, like, doesn't mean you don't like your neighbors.
Right.
But what is something your neighbor does that annoys you or you don't like, you wish they didn't do? Again, that's necessary. You might hate your neighbors. I get it. But you might not hate them at all. But they do this one thing. You're like, yeah, I really wish you guys didn't do that. like mine is just because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't be outside when I pull in to talk to me.
That's funny.
When I pull in, I just want to go in my house.
Oh, I
And it
know.
has nothing to do. They're lovely. I have great neighbors on both sides.
I know that, but you're similar here. Like, don't talk to me. I just want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go. I want to get in I just pulled in. I just got home. I want to just, going to get the mail, and I said, like, oh, I'll pull in. They'll laugh because we'll pull in, and you'll hear, I'll go, oh, if one of them's outside, like,
Are your windows ever down?
here we go. No, I'm not like that rude. And I have great neighbors on both sides. Awesome. It has nothing to do with them as persons. It has to do with me being a weirdo and not wanting to associate with humans.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We have awesome neighbors on our one side. Like, we're very good friends with them. Our kids babysit, house sit. We just got done fish sitting yesterday for them. They're amazing. We could not ask for better neighbors.
You could.
Everybody else, like, they're fine. Like, we don't talk to all of our neighbors all of the time, but if we see them, it's like, hello,
Yeah.
There's one neighbor, though, in particular, and it's not even anything that they do that gets on my nerves. I'm perplexed by it. Both he and his wife have to pull into the garage backwards. They have
Does he have a truck?
to back in.
Dodge Ram?
Oh my God, I think he does.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's a truck, but I don't know what make it is. I'm
F1
going to look
It's either an
today.
F-150 or a Dodge Ram.
They are so nice, but I cannot figure out why we have to make it a point to back in. It perplexes me. It has for years. I don't know.
Blue-eyed country girl checking in. Jake seems like a clean guy.
Hold on. He's turning on the mic for this one.
Sorry, what?
I'm just reading what it says. It says, blue-eyed country girl checking in. Jake seems like a clean guy. How did he meet Star?
I met Star on Bumble.
Bumble's the way to go if you're a guy, I'm telling you. That's the way to go. Because the girl has to initiate any correspondence.
So you know she's interested. That's real nice for you guys.
She's interested at least enough to say hello. Can you ruin that immediately? Sure you can. But I mean, at least you know she thought enough to at least say hello.
Right.
So I think Bumble's the way to go. If you're a guy and you're looking that route, and trust me, your boy has been on Bumble. Go with Bumble. I mean, Tinder's fine. Tinder works, but I feel like Bumble's better. If you're not to be all, but I think if you're actually looking for something, not just a little.
I gotcha.
I think Bumble is the better way to go.
Like if
Would
you're
you agree
looking-
or disagree?
I agree.
Like if you're looking for an
Yeah,
actual
I refuse.
relationship.
I was on all the dating apps, but I did refuse to get Tinder.
You never did.
I never did Tinder.
Never.
Wow.
Never.
And you were on everything.
You didn't even get in there just out
I
of
was on
curiosity?
I was on Christian Mingle, but I was not on Tinder.
We'll get. Oh man, I hate.
It's a good old boy that you can take home to mom.
That's just interesting. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more. But I have to keep us on time, which I already haven't done. Thanks for the signal, Jake.
Well, you were asking him about his
God.
dating life.
Get us all in trouble. Came across this. People get divorced all the time. And the source for this is Women's Day. Read it every morning.
Okay, yeah.
It has 10 things that all divorced guys have in common. And I was reading the list, and I was like,
Are you seeing a trend?
it's a good list. I feel like it's a very relatable list for divorced men. Things that they have in common. Love doesn't always work out. Sometimes it falls apart. You heard Fergie. Big girls don't cry, but she explained it. She had to move on. In fact, I want to play that while I go over this list.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
I'm going to right now.
But you're saying that then that women are the ones who end the marriage and leave the man divorced. Yeah. Okay.
This is just a thing that divorced guys have in common.
I see.
This isn't who caused it.
Okay.
This is what they all have
I know I'm saying what the song says.
in
Go
common.
ahead.
You all right?
I know. Just making sure you understood what I was saying.
Yeah. Number one, they're shocked. Men are shocked. I can see that. We're oblivious. I can see that. What?
Shocked?
Divorce? Yeah, they're. Seven right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your Friday morning. Someone texted from the movie Napoleon Dynamite. Why are you so sweaty?
Practicing.
God, Christian, yes. I was going to say Napoleon, best movie ever. I mean, I'm not going to say best movie ever, but I certainly enjoyed the hell out of it. I first watched it with all my friends. I remember going, what is this? And then you just find yourself, like, as the movie went on, going, You ever see it, Jake?
No.
Come on, man. You never seen Napoleon Dynamite?
He'd really like it too.
You would love it.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would.
You ever seen Super Troopers?
Nope.
You ever seen Super Troopers?
Nope.
Jesus.
I mean, bits and pieces when it's been on TV, but
Jesus.
never like sat down and watched it all the way through. I know what it is.
Cheese and rice. You ever see Beer Fest?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
Shenanigans. You mean shenanigans? Can you please give a shout out? Ooh, she's dabbing. Can you please give a shout out to the West Branch boys? First time head of the district championship since 2008. Go
Yay.
Warriors. Fun fact, we called that game last night
Yep.
on our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN. And we're going to be broadcasting that district championship game tomorrow afternoon at 4. No, are they 4? No, they're 2. No, they might be 4. I forget. Whatever the game is, we have it for you on our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN. I can tell you right now, the game is, I was right, 4 o'clock. You can hear it on AM 1310 WDPN, and we'll be streaming it free live at Q92radiosports.com. You can go there and check that out if you'd like to listen to that game, as we still got teams in it, man. Canton Central Catholic, good luck to you guys tonight as you're going to be playing Mentor Lake Catholic. Good luck to the Jackson girls who are trying to win a regional final tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. A lot of local teams still in it, so shout out to all of them, as you are now going all over the state of Ohio to play these basketball games.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Yeah. Shout out to West Branch boys. Congratulations. Good team. Good community. They always treat us very kindly when we come over there, whether we're doing football or basketball games. So very appreciative. Mike Helm, the AD, shout out to him. Great guy. Listener to the show.
Yeah. Good morning.
And, everyone in Beloit. Good morning, Beloit. All right. Coming up this hour, we're not done getting finalists for Olivia Rodrigo at all.
Nope. On
the show or on our social media. You got 2 chances left. We're going to hit that cue to call again this hour. So when you hear that cue to call, be caller number 10, you become a finalist. You're like, okay, I want to give myself another chance to become a finalist. Glad you said that. We have another opportunity. Go over to Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or X page where the show's live on video right now. Like the live video feed. In the comments section, type Deja Vu. You do that, you have a chance to be randomly selected at the end of the show. Before we get out of here, Lauren's going to randomly pick one of you that did that. And we're going to make you a finalist as well for a chance to win tickets to see Rodrigo in Columbus on March 22nd with a hotel stay as well. That sounds like a lot of fun. We got that coming up for you this hour. But Free Advice Friday is going to start here in a little bit. What do you need advice on? Lauren and I are now here to help you. The office is open. Come on in, lay on the couch.
Yeah.
Tell us your troubles, and we'll see if we can help you. It's a Free Advice Friday. We're kicking it off momentarily. It's Houdini, Dua Lipa. It's Q92.
Hey, it's Keller from Afternoons on Q92. Tune in weekdays from 2 until 6 p.m. and come hang out. We've got amazing prizes, fantastic music. It's going to be a good time.
Saturday, we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh, that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like, you DoorDash.
Where I went. No,
Okay.
we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get something? Someone little. I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fried, grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
because that
steak,
doesn't sound like it.
And he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just,
right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put like salsa or tomato paste. Like that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. We'll see. Great doctor. Love. Fun thing. He's from Canfield. Married to Jackson.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
All right, finally Friday. A few showers toward the evening rush, otherwise a mostly cloudy sky. Warmer, 63 degrees. Overnight, grab those umbrellas. Scattered rain showers are low near 50. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great Friday.
Belle Delphine or Delphine, PH.
DELPHINE.
And she charges subscribers $28 a month. I don't know if that's lira or whatever the hell that sign is next to the money. It's not American dollars. To access her OnlyFans content. As a result of her huge online following, the social media star, whose real name is actually Mary Belle Kirshner, was able to buy her dream 8-bedroom home in the Sussex countryside.
I mean,
she went viral when she started selling her bathwater for 24, whatever this increment is, a jar. To her
I found her.
You don't seem like you're that impressed by the physical look.
It's got to
of
do
this
with more.
lady.
It's not somebody from Dasani that's
Oh.
buying these.
Oh,
Yeah.
she should be selling.
Or
Looks like she sells cake.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're into that. Sounds like
Well,
Jake's into it.
Hold on a second. More.
All right, 8:20 right here on today's Hit Music. Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Free Advice Friday. It's underway. We hope you guys are having a great Friday. Still to come this hour, Olivia Rodrigo, finalist when you hear the cue to call. Call number 10. Give yourself another chance. Head on over. The live video stream of the morning show that's every day from 7 to 10 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button and put Deja Vu in the comments, and you have a chance to be randomly selected by Lauren at the end of the show. We'll make you a finalist, too. Also, 9 o'clock hour. Maddie Zurakowski from Hall of Fame Village will be joining us and checking in. Here we go. The first text of the day for free advice. Oh, well, this is good. I like this one. Lauren?
Yeah.
How do I ask for a raise when I know I've earned it? Said the text line.
Oh, that's an easy one. I mean, I would submit it in writing. I would make sure that you have an outline of your
In
job
writing?
description. Yeah. Submit it in writing. I would make sure that you have an outline of your job description, what you've done to go above and beyond, anything you've contributed above what you're, what's expected. And I would go in confident with your head up and just say, look, I really enjoy working here. I really enjoy my job. I think that I've worked really, really hard. And so I'd like to ask for an increase. I mean, the worst that can happen is that they say no, but be prepared if they do. I mean, do you love your job that much, or do you feel like if you've really earned it, you can offer another company that kind of respects that?
Random question
Something.
playing off this
Yeah.
for your opinion.
Yeah.
If you ask for a raise
Yes.
and you don't get it,
Yeah.
does that automatically put you in a mode of I'm going to look for another job?
It definitely makes me feel undervalued.
Mhm.
So I think it would definitely plant that seed, or maybe start my to-do list of maybe this isn't where I should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless I'm being outlandish. Like, see, that's another thing too. You have to have a realistic expectation of what your job pays and where the ceiling is, because every job has a ceiling.
Yeah. And are you working for a corporate company, a mom and pop company?
Correct. There's a lot of things
Yeah.
I think that have to go into that.
Yeah. So you would have it in writing and take that with you in
Yes.
person and
And-
submit that as you talk in person?
Yes, and I also believe that if you're told no on that raise, I think it's perfectly acceptable to ask, well, when could I expect to see an increase, and what can I do to get there if I'm not already meeting your
Nice.
expectations?
There you go. See, that's why I threw that one to you. That was a softball.
It was, and I knocked it out of the park.
Chill. Hey, Jake,
Yeah.
how would you ask for a raise? Would you put it in writing too? Because I'm going to be honest with you.
I would not.
I would never have
was
thought to
gonna say,
put,
I
no,
don't
I'm
see him
being
doing
serious. I would have I've asked for raises before, but I've never walked in with like it in writing as well as sitting down to talk about.
Oh, it's harder for them to refute why you don't deserve a raise if you put all of the reasons you do in front of them in black and white. And I
Yeah.
say this because, I was in a position before here where I was able to give increases to my employees. And it was always the ones that came to me prepared, like, hey, let's have a reasonable conversation. You
Yeah.
know what I bring to the table. This is what I bring to the table that I always respected and wanted to make sure that I did something for. And sometimes it wasn't the immediacy of like, I can do that for you right now. I knew when I was going to have departmental money to be able to give increases. So it was like, okay, I want to do this for you, but I can't do this for you until April. You know what I mean? Or whenever that date was.
Yeah. Someone text, I asked for 10K, had a job lined up if they didn't give it to me.
There you
You were
go.
ready to go.
And again, you have to take into consideration. I mean, first of all, an additional 10K is a huge increase. That's not a normal cost of
That
living
is- yeah,
increase.
that's
That's a jump. But, that's not saying that it's not warranted or needed or necessary. That's not what I'm saying at all. When you're going to the table for asking for such a significant increase, you should have it in black and white. Put it in writing, and as well as your substantiation as to why you think you deserve it.
There you go. There you go. Jake, pretend I'm your boss. How would you ask for a raise?
I've never asked for a raise, and I don't think I physically can. I couldn't.
What?
Well, let's practice and do an exercise right now.
I would go in there, and you'd be like, actually, I'm going to lower your pay. I'm like, okay.
He would.
I would leave, and
That's Jake. He needs an advocate.
I really hate that about you.
I hate that about myself too, but I just physically cannot.
Let's practice. I'll be the boss.
Okay.
All right. Jake, you'd like to see me? Sit down.
Look, he's getting anxious. About
You're
it
right.
This is not real.
I know.
Shut the door behind you. What would you like to discuss? I'm just looking over our stocks and bonds.
He's sweating. My God.
You know what? Never mind.
Jake, what can I do for
He
you?
said, you know what? Never mind.
That's probably what I would say.
I know.
What would you like to talk about, Jake?
I don't know.
He would say, "This is a."
Jake, I'm a very busy man.
Spot on.
I run the company. What do you need, buddy?
That's fine. So I wasted your time. See you next week.
You would totally do that.
I know I would because I can do it.
We need to keep this in mind.
My God.
Yes.
My God. Lauren, how would you ask for it?
How would I ask for
Yeah,
this?
go ahead. I'll be your boss. Lauren, sit down. What can I do for you on this
I
fine
need to
day?
talk to you for a couple of minutes because
I just happen to have a few minutes right now.
Okay, great. Well, I've made a list of my job responsibilities here
lists.
at the station, and it continues to grow.
Look at it.
I feel like I'm meeting and exceeding expectations from the corporate level. Oh, stop it.
Looking over your list.
It's a large one.
It's audio theater. You
Yeah.
gotta paint the picture for the listeners.
Look, I'm not unreasonable, I don't think. Like, and that's another thing too. I mean, there's so many things that go into how much you're paid. Like, are you a dual income household? Are you able
Still asking for the raise?
No, I mean,
Get back in the.
you interrupted it with your whole list on the mic.
I was
thing.
acting. We were acting it out. You handed me
Oh
your
my
list.
gosh. Okay.
All right. So I have the list.
Yeah, I have a number in mind that
Take two.
I'd really like to get to because I feel like I've earned it.
Look at this number.
I want you to take a little bit of time to look over my job responsibilities, where I've exceeded,
Right.
what I've contributed to the company, resource wise and income wise. And I'd really like you to take a moment to review all of this. And if you need a day or so, even, that's fine. Consider it. But I'd like to meet on this day and time and sit back down with you to get your insight.
You feel that you deserve an
Yeah,
increase.
I do.
You've earned an increase
I absolutely have.
in your income with this company.
Yes.
Nice list.
He would never.
You're fired.
Would never
No,
act that way.
No, I wouldn't do that, but that'd be cool if I did. That was fun role playing. We should do that more often.
Oh, Christian, why don't you ask?
Can I have a raise?
No.
How dare you? I am humiliated!
Brother,
Made that one first.
what's that?
That would be what would happen. Can I have a raise?
Brother, what's that?
When you increase my pay, I'd like an increase in pay.
Oh, good for you.
Damn it.
I hope he's listening right now because he would
man.
laugh. I would hope he would laugh.
Free Advice Friday. There you go. We helped you out. Hopefully you get that raise. I do actually think Lauren gave you a very, very good way
Well,
to go
and then
about
you
that.
have a paper trail. You can, if you.
I'm serious. I think it was a
and
very good
sometimes-
advice.
Yeah. Sometimes if you go to a supervisor, they could be biased. Then you have it in writing. You have dates and times that you presented it. You can always take it to someone ahead of them if that becomes a necessary thing.
I would do what she said. Jake, I would work on that a little bit.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, we'll do it again. We'll do more exercises like this. It's Iggy Azalea. Fancy. It's Q92.
What are you doing right now exactly? You look like I don't even know what. You have a second to pop over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. You
Enjoying
look
myself.
so weird. You look like you're getting ready to go like scuba diving, like a wetsuit.
Oh, how cool would that be?
Look at it, doesn't it? Like, you know how they put the hood up?
Yeah,
and
it
then
does look like a wetsuit.
We're looking for the Titanic. We'll be back.
That, or what's that one where they would drop them? Oh, what is Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it? He was he
that
went
was
down.
a great movie.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they would like put the big helmet
Men of
on.
Honor? Men of Honor?
Maybe.
Medal of Honor? Something honor. Saturday we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards, and I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So like you DoorDash.
Where I went. No,
Okay.
we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fried, grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
Because that
steak,
doesn't sound like
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant.
I get
I'm
that.
the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just,
Right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put, like, salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
That made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. Listen,
Yeah, you got any tips for that?
that one's a really tough one. You're in a pickle. You're in a pickle. I've already helped you survive a helicopter crash,
Oh my God.
a car crash, and I've helped you survive an elevator crash. A parachute, I mean, it might be time to accept your fate. What I would do...
You really don't have okay.
What I would do, and this is not going to be easy, depending on where you jumped out of the airplane, I would look for trees, okay? I would do research. Right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Still to come this hour, getting a finalist for Olivia Rodrigo in Columbus on Friday, March 22nd. You get to go to the concert, and we hook you up with a hotel stay that night. So you don't have to worry about driving home after the concert. Chill out in Columbus for a night. Have a great time. Getting a finalist this hour. And if you want another chance, head on over to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button. Put Deja Vu in the comments section, and we're going to pick one of you and make you a finalist as well at the end of the show. So do yourself a favor. Keep listening because that cue to call's coming, but give yourself another chance. Head on over to that live video feed. Doesn't matter if you go to Facebook, YouTube, or X, as long as you like. Put Deja Vu in the comments section. Lauren will see it. We'll enter you, and we'll randomly select one of you at the end of the show. We'll enter you in the contest.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Yeah.
If you just listen to that, you might think
Right.
something totally different.
Right.
Go ahead.
5th grade. Anyhow. Bottom drawer, Bigglesworth. Bottom drawer. Anyhow.
That is some low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Scott on YouTube, I would ask like this. If Christian was my boss, I would ask you for a raise. I'm running an apartment. And I'm asking you if you give me a raise to help me so I can pay my rent. Okay. I struggle with that. I would never use that as an excuse to your employer that you need to pay your rent. Because here's the sentiment. As an employer, it's not their responsibility to make sure that you can do that. It's your responsibility to make sure that you can afford your cost of living. Does that make sense?
No, it does. There are times where I could have used more money at a job because I wasn't in maybe the best financial place in my life. God knows I've been there. Good Lord, have I been there. But I would have to agree. I wouldn't use that.
No, because then I would be like,
it's I don't want to say it's a sob story, but you're playing on emotions, and a lot of times, owners of businesses don't play that game.
No,
they don't see it like that. They look at dollars and cents. I think your approach of showing your worth.
That's all that matters. At the end of the day,
what you've brought to the company, showing what you've added to the company. Productivity's increased, morale is increased.
Yeah,
your income is increased. I've made the business better.
Right.
I think that is much more of I understand going that route because that's a lot of people's lives. Or like
I do,
that
but I frown on it just because that's not, as an employer, that's not my responsibility.
And depending on the heart or lack thereof of the owner,
that could
might
backfire.
actually be a turnoff.
Yeah.
Because he'd be like, so I'm supposed to pay your,
right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'd be careful going that route. That's just my opinion. I would go more of the show your worth and explain what you've done to make the place a better place since you've been there.
Yep.
And I would appeal to that because that's kind of a flip of the coin. You might get the boss that's like, oh my God, I am going to give you argument. I'm like, you know what, man? Hey, man, life's hard. Not my problem.
Yeah.
So hopefully that helps. Free Advice Friday, talking about how to get a raise. Jake, you want to ask again or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, this one's also, okay. We have 2 that came in. I hope we can get to both. Let me read the first one because I think it's kind of outlandish in this day and age. Sorry, I didn't have a chance to give you a signal. It snuck up on me. She said, me and my boyfriend have been together for 5 years. We're both 24.
19 they started.
My boyfriend recently said he wouldn't consider starting our lives together because I have scoliosis. Now, I understand a lot of people have scoliosis. Mine has been fairly severe. I've literally had to have surgery to have a rod inserted next to my spine to straighten it out. This was all in my childhood. He's not been a part of any of that. I met him after all those procedures had been done. Nonetheless, he does know what I've gone through. He's worried about our kids getting the same type of scoliosis that I've had. I've told him I can't invest more time in this relationship and that I think it's ridiculous because scoliosis definitely isn't a death sentence. Obviously, it was hard for me when I was younger, but I'm past it and live a very normal life today. I just think this is absurd. Is he using this as an excuse just so he doesn't have to commit? I mean...
Yeah, that or he's just I'll say it again for the second time this week, a chode.
Exactly. I mean, scoliosis. Come on. I'm not trying to downplay it.
I don't know if we can get married. The scoliosis concerns me.
I'm not trying to downplay it, but
come on, are you serious?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, if he loves you, come on. Come on. I mean, to me, if it's boiling down to this, girl, it sucks you wasted 5 years, but and I'd be like,
I'd want to get out just because he said that.
Right. I would be like, you're really that dumb?
I'd already be thinking about that. I would just repeat it to him. Like,
how does this sound?
You don't, yeah, let's do the say it out loud test. You don't want to move on in our relationship because you're concerned about my scoliosis. Now you say it.
And that we might have a child with.
Yeah. You tell me if you sound stupid. I'll wait.
Right.
That is ridiculous. And by the way, when you get pregnant, you can test for tendencies to, you know what I mean?
Not scoliosis. I mean,
well, a lot of things you can.
Yeah, a lot of things you can.
Genes that you may have.
But scoliosis is like you're totally normal cognitively. I mean, there's nothing. Sound mind.
No, the death rate of scoliosis isn't very high.
No, not at all. And there are procedures. I mean, I know a kid in high school that had to go to Akron Children's to get the rod inserted to straighten out her spine.
That is stupid.
Yeah, that is really dumb.
I would break up with a guy.
Just because of that, I would be like,
yeah.
Well, it was a run. Now I'm done. I know it's hard to walk away from a 5-year relationship. It's got to be. I can't even imagine.
I don't think it'd be that hard if they laid down that card.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I got to say, that's a hard no. I would have to really reevaluate
an idiot.
That relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. Go find another guy.
Yeah.
There's plenty. Get on get on Flirtini.
Yeah.
You'll be just fine. We got about 4 minutes left. What else we got for the fight?
Okay, I have another one. Says, I was laid off a few months back from high-paying but horrible consulting job that had zero work-life balance. I have some money set back in the bank and no idea what to do. I've spent the last decade doing things that I despise in an attempt to be a respectable adult and have ended up losing my soul and now my job. Oh, boy.
That's a 0 for 2, huh?
I'm clearly at a crossroads right now and don't want to spend another large chunk of my life doing something that gives me absolutely no meaning or purpose. What would you do in my shoes? I have no idea what direction I want to go in. I do have some time. I think I could probably take 6 months to a year off as long as I spend wisely.
Damn, he did put some money away.
Yeah, really.
First of all, good for you.
Yeah.
On not being irresponsible with your money and giving yourself this buffer. Now, be careful. Don't run through that buffer money because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do any, irresponsible spending at the moment.
No.
But good for you. That's tough, don't it? When you have no direction.
I know.
No, nothing's calling your name. Nothing's got you kind of, you know what I mean? Nothing's got kind of like piquing your interest that you'd like to try.
Okay. You said it was a high-paying, horrible consulting job. So we know consulting is not in the cards. I mean, is there I wish there's so many follow-up questions I would have. Is there a hobby that you have that kind of sparks joy in you? Do you enjoy working with people? I know people probably think this is dumb, but I'm a firm believer in pro and con lists. Things I like, things I don't like. Like, I would literally start writing it down. And then if you could, maybe volunteer in a couple different areas to see if it strikes a passion in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to have to start trying and failing to find what it is that you like if you don't know.
I'm still in awe that man saved enough money away that he's good for 6 months without having a job.
Well, I mean, if it was high paying, he doesn't say whether he's married or not.
That'd be good for a day.
He or she, I guess. Hold on. Can I tell if it's a man or a woman?
Usually by looking, yeah. Either have balls or they don't.
No, I mean, I really don't know.
Text message.
Yeah.
I have scoliosis. 15 curve one way, 18 the other. I'm 34. Perfectly normal life. 3 kids. Girl, get out now.
That's my sentiment. I mean, come on. And you know what? To this person that has scoliosis that's had 15 curve, 18 the other, I'm sure it sucked, and I'm sure you had to go through some things, but come on. If somebody really loves you,
they don't care about that.
I'm not going to care about scoliosis.
Not at all. Christian, it's been a 2-chode week. Yeah. 3 laughing, crying emojis. Yeah. Well, that guy earned it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He earned that one. Coming up, So I get a finalist for Olivia Rodrigo. We haven't hit that cue to call yet. I promise you it's coming. It's the weekend right now on Blinding Lights on Q92. What is it? Rage Room, families that play favoritism, but then call the kettle black for other family members when they believe that they are also doing it for their own kids. Family favoritism. Sucks. I feel bad for my brother and sister.
You're on a roll today. You know
really
your sister's listening.
I really do. They know I'm the best one. If there's one shining star of the children, they know who it was. They know it wasn't them. To the guy that passed me as soon as the railroad crossing bar goes up, how can you assume I'm not also late for work and in a hurry, asshat? Now listen, I'm for name calling as long as I can say it on the radio.
I wish I could be like, you know how they do the NFL mic'd up? I am like the worst. I need one of those for on days when I'm running late or someone's driving stupid, like close to me. My kids make fun of me all the time.
Asshat does not get used enough.
Your sister said I need to take your booze away.
Booze. The Zoa. Rage Room, this country not having a law for maternity leave and having to go back to work too soon because you can't afford not to. Give it the times, USA. Rage Room.
Yeah, that makes me sad.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's the hardest thing to go back to work and leave your baby the first time.
It's not easy.
Especially when you're not ready yet. You know what I mean? Like when you're not physically healed completely or, just, you're like lactating. And I only say that because it's a thing. Like, even if you're not breastfeeding, like you leak for a while.
Yeah. The older you get. Yeah. We're like old faucets when we get older. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about new moms.
I know. I'm talking about wieners. There's that old saying, you can wiggle, you can jiggle, you can do a little dance. The last 3 drops end up in your pants.
Yeah, that's gross.
You ever hear that, Jake?
Only from you.
Oh, well, there you go. Dude.
But you have said it before.
Well, take it with you and use it in life.
Oh, I have already.
Have you done it?
Oh,
Yeah. And I repeat it to other people, and then everybody else knows what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Like, well,
because they've already all heard it. They're like,
No.
yeah. Oh, they haven't?
They haven't heard it.
Oh. I see. I've heard it.
Just trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
You can call me right now.
Call now to see Olivia Rodrigo in Columbus, only with Q92.
There's your cue to call. You've been waiting on it. Here it is, 330-450-9292. If you are caller number 10, you're going to be in the running for a chance to go see Olivia Rodrigo and her Guts World Tour at Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Friday, March 22nd. Also thrown in a hotel stay as well. Caller 10, you'll be our latest finalist. Good luck.
There's white noise, there's gray noise, there's, all kinds. Like, we have a sound machine. We get it from Amazon. Our kids have ones even now in their own room. My daughter always falls asleep to the ocean.
I have found a 12-hour YouTube of summer crickets and frogs. Ooh. It is fantastic, and the screen gets dark. That's what happened at the baby video on YouTube I watched. The screen got dark.
Very nice.
It was a very dim screen. Like, you could, honestly, it was barely enough light to, see what you're doing around the bedroom.
That's nice.
A lot of you adults using those as well, huh? Or for your children. See, I was usually a TV just on guy. Put on a movie. I got made fun of because I like to fall asleep. I used to. I'm not allowed now. I like to fall asleep to horror movies.
That's like me falling asleep to Cops. Tony can't wrap his mind around it. He's like, I'll walk in the bedroom and you'll be sound asleep. And you'll hear the Cops and they'll be like, get down on the ground. It's like, how do you fall asleep to that? I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, who falls asleep to Saving Private Ryan?
Exactly. And they're all like,
I do.
Yeah.
I put on a lot of war movies. I'll put on documentaries of World War II to fall asleep.
Right.
I'm not allowed to watch them no more.
No.
She's a light sleeper.
She
claims that I'm deaf and take the TV too high.
Yeah.
And when you hear explosions and you hear guns, and
yeah,
I can understand that might not, to the normal person, be ideal sleeping conditions to hear the sounds of war at night. So I guess this is funny. But anytime she's in another room or out of town or whatever, I'm like,
crank it.
Like, let's go, World War II, Doc. Good night. Well, it's like, and then Blitzkrieg started. All these explosions. And I'm just like, oh,
that's your white noise.
My white noise is war, apparently.
Yeah.
I know. Do you use anything now or you just go to sleep?
Yeah, we have a sound machine.
You actually both use it?
Yeah, it's in our room. We sleep in the same room.
Not all married people do.
I know, but we do.
Jake, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
Just silence?
Just silence.
Lights out?
Lights out, night.
Oh,
I don't know if I could do that.
No.
Even when I lived at home, I had a fan.
Like, literally lights out, no TV, no...
Well, I'll watch my phone. Like, I'll watch, YouTube videos or, TV on my phone for, a little bit. Then I'll go to bed. But, I don't keep anything on.
Oof.
The whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Oof.
Then every creak and every sound, I would be like, oh, what's that?
I don't know if I could do that. Wow. I would try that on a dare just to see if I could do it. If I can't sleep, I'm always put on a horror movie. Relaxes me, puts me right to sleep.
That's
War
the
movies,
thing.
horror movies, sound machines, nothing.
Cops. I'm telling you.
And nothing.
I'll be dozing off and I'll hear the, what you gone? I'm like, yep, let it roll.
I don't know if I could fall asleep to nothing.
Me either.
To dead silence, dead darkness. I don't know if I could.
Well, Tony likes to read, and I like to keep the TV on. So it's a constant battle. Like weekends, he's cool with me leaving the TV on. During the week, not so much. So then last night I was trying to watch the end of a Dance Moms episode, and he's like, I'm really getting tired of hearing these Dance Moms. Like, can we please turn
Isn't that where
the
Honey
TV
Boo
up?
Boo came from?
Not Honey Boo Boo. JoJo Siwa.
Oh, yeah, she was the dancer.
Not Boo Boo.
What was Honey?
JoJo.
She was a child pageant girl.
Yes.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who's this?
Is this Erica?
Where are you calling from, Erica?
Niles, Ohio.
Niles, Ohio, Red Dragon Country. All right, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're now a finalist.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Erica. You could be headed to see Olivia Rodrigo on her Guts World Tour, heading to Nationwide Arena in Columbus on Friday, March 22nd. Tell everybody your favorite station making you a finalist.
Q92.
Erica, rare Niles winner from Trumbull County.
Love it.
Shout out to our Trumbull County listeners at Q92. We love you too. That's awesome. Congratulations. Erica is now a finalist. we're getting one more this morning. We got two so far. Karina from New Philly, Erica from Niles became finalists for Olivia Rodrigo this morning, and we're getting one more finalist. Now, the only way to become one now is to head over to Q92 on Facebook, Hit to Radio on Facebook, our YouTube page, or X, where the show is live on video right now. Click the like button, and then go ahead in the comment section, put Deja Vu. You do that, you're entered. We're going to pick one of you randomly at the end of the show and make you a finalist as well. So we have that coming up for you. If you're sitting there going, man, I missed it, you got one more chance with us. And you'll have chances all day today with Nicolina, with Keller, and with Ryan tonight. So don't worry, plenty more times to hear the cue to call and to be caller 10, to be a finalist. And then we call the winner next week. I'm just saying. Someone said Happy International Women's Day to Lauren.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You want to hear an empowering woman song?
Sure.
I'm just saying. I won't play it right now, but I could play some Spice Girls for you. Girl power.
No.
No?
No.
All right. Just offering.
I know. You know what it is? I mean, I think women can do a lot of things. I think it's important that we do a lot of things, but I don't know. See, people are going to come at me if I say my next statement.
Don't say it.
I mean, I think it's important.
Let me help you.
All those strong females out there, today's your day.
There you go. That's the right way to do it.
Oh, yeah. Jillian said, I am woman. There you go.
Hear me roar. Roar, Jake.
Oh, boy. That's my roar.
Q92. Just for that, huh?
And it's time to debunk something. A TikTok trend that's been going around, we've seen a lot of videos on, has been this weird that neither one of us believe at all. Fact that if you eat a pretzel followed by a grape immediately after, it will somehow taste like fried chicken. I've seen many videos of this. I've seen videos of people doing it saying nope, people doing it saying yes. Don't know if they're trying to trick us. Don't know what it is. But us being the investigative reporting morning show that we are. So what we are going to do right now is we're going to put it to the test. We are going to each eat a salty pretzel. I went with Snyder of Hanover. And these grapes are from Meyer. So the three of us, now, full disclosure, you don't expect this to work.
No.
You don't expect this to work.
No.
I don't expect this to work. But like I said, we do the research. You don't have to. So if everyone wants to take a couple pretzels, we're each going to do it individually real quick, and we're going to save our responses till the three of us are done, and then we'll go over it, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go with two, because I saw the video that it's supposed to go pretzel, grape, not grape pretzel.
But did it say two pretzels?
The guy did two. I'll do one if you want me to do one.
No, I don't know.
I've seen a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I've seen people do it twice. I've seen people make a pretzel grape sandwich. But it's supposed to be pretzel, then grape.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be at the same
So
time.
somehow this in your mouth is supposed to equal fried chicken. As someone who's eaten a lot of fried chicken, as a matter of fact, had a 4-piece from Popeyes yesterday. No way. All right. I'll go first. I'll save my reaction after you two.
Okay.
Good pretzel.
I feel like we should be driving. Like Jake's our kid in the back seat.
Are we there yet?
Shut up, kid. No, just kidding.
Okay. Who's next?
Wow, stone face. You didn't even give us the.
I got a poker face. Who's next?
All right, I'll do it. It
Okay.
kind of smells like.
Just.
Okay.
We'll save our opinions.
Okay, I'll go next.
Okay. You want us to get the pretzel? I'm not sure you go with the grape. You gotta get while that saltiness is in there. Again, we're all three gonna do this, and we're gonna tell you if we think it tasted like fried chicken. Wow, appreciate all you guys watching right now. Good
I
Lord.
know.
Poker face, Lauren. Poker face. Good poker face. Oh, you're just now getting to the grape? Did you swallow the pretzel? That's not how you're supposed to do it. Did you not watch me? You're supposed to eat the pretzel and put the grape in as the pretzel's in your mouth. You can't eat them separate. All right. We don't know if Lauren's counts because she decided to swallow the pretzel first and then eat the grape.
I thought that's what you did.
No, it goes pretzel and then grape while the pretzel's in your mouth.
All right.
You want one or two?
I'll do it again.
Oh, you got
I have more. I'll do two.
kids. Look at that one beard hair just. Whoosh. See it?
Oh,
Is that on the screen or is that real?
I'm trying to look this way. No, that's real.
Oh, I gotta shave that. It's embarrassing. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a cat whisker. Meow. All right. Are you good?
Good.
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Do it one more time.
I'm only doing one.
The correct way.
Or should I do two? Did you do two?
I didn't do it.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Pretzel.
Tell me when to put the grape in.
When you're chewing on the pretzel. When you're in the middle of chewing on the pretzel, you're experiencing the pretzel taste. Now go grape.
Hold on.
If you swallow that again, I'm gonna walk off.
This is great.
Trying to mat that whisker down there. That is embarrassing. Okay, we've all done it. Jake, your thoughts?
I think it tastes very much so like grapes and pretzels.
But not fried chicken.
No.
Lauren, you did it twice.
I taste fried chicken.
You taste fried chicken.
It's like a buttery chicken. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Listen, I don't know if it was chicken, but I did taste something.
Yeah.
When the two mixed. I'm going to do it again because now I don't care if I react.
Right.
And I don't.
Close your eyes.
Still like it. I'm just. Because I kept my poker face. Like, I did taste something.
I think I did too, but I couldn't take it on.
It's something. And it's
It
not
is.
bad.
No, it's not. But it does taste like.
I don't know if I'd say fried chicken. I think fried chicken is a stretch.
See, and I tasted it more if you did it the way I did it the first time. Do it again.
Totally eat the pretzel. then
Not
put the grape
totally,
in.
but like you just have very little remnants in your mouth. And put the grape in.
Do you eat pretzel and grapes all day?
No, it's not bad.
No, there's a lot worse things I put in my body.
Right. Like eating candy.
Remnants.
You getting
It's
it now?
weird. It's
Are you
weird.
getting it more now? Like I said.
I'm not going to commit to fried chicken, but it's something. It's actually a nice
I gotta do it a
combo.
little more.
At this point, we're just eating pretzels and grapes. I get what you're saying, but I'm going to say no.
And when you're down to like a reasonable mouthful, put the grape in.
Or yeah, just getting the camera. Oh, Nick's in the back seat. 2 pretzels. Did you wash these pretzels? Yeah. Yeah. Everything's clean. All right, so what am I doing? You're going to eat the pretzel, and then mid-chew of the pretzel, when you got a good chew of the pretzel, throw in the grape.
A lot of
Like,
pretzel.
let the pretzel marinate for a second.
Let the pretzel suck all the saliva out of
Yeah,
your mouth.
now throw the grape in. Then you tell me if you get any type of fried chicken.
Oh God, yeah, right. I mean, yeah. See, it's right at the end.
Yes.
It's like for a second,
But
right?
to tell you the truth, I don't know if I would have identified that had you not like put it in my head.
Yeah. Somebody just.
I don't get it.
That's
Maybe
not,
it's a female-male thing.
Maybe.
None of the guys got it, and the girls have gotten it.
These
You
grapes,
are the only one.
grapes
Try
are
it
good.
again.
Oh, the pretzels are good too.
Yeah, let me wash that down with the pretzel. Thanks, guy.
So, looks like we're inconclusive,
We are.
which that's great. Good thing we didn't help you. But the guys, we don't necessarily get the chicken, but Lauren and Nicolina apparently got a little bit of chicken.
So maybe it's just females, but if you guys try it at home, let us know.
Met my wife on Bumble in 2017. Jake reminds me of the I Like Turtles kid for some reason. Good morning, random Swifty girl here. Good morning. Hope y'all have a great day. Thank you. Good morning from dental assistant Kayla. Have a great day. You have a great day, Kayla. Jake, back to your so you were on every dating app, which we've talked about. This isn't necessarily new.
Right.
I realize but I'm just curious, why was Tinder one you were like, out of all of them, why was Tinder one you're like, you know what, I'm not doing that one? I'm curious why that one was the no.
Well, I think there's 2 real reasons. Reason 1, I knew what Tinder was. I think I was looking for something more than just
A booty
Tinder.
call?
Yeah.
Right.
Were you ever just looking for that?
Not really. Like,
Look at you.
Something in my head.
So proud of
Like
you.
something in my head was like, that would be fun, but
yeah, it would.
But
It'd be fun if we could do it again.
Yeah,
but
more than once.
Yeah, but like I just wanted a relationship. But another reason was I had an ex that was on Tinder.
Okay.
And I just didn't want her to know that like I was on there.
Like, what if you matched?
Yeah, like I don't think she would have matched with me, but she was also on for like different reasons. Like she would swipe and like make fun of guys. Like she would like, even like when she was in a relationship, like she would still be on it.
Wow.
Not to like
Wow. What did you just say?
I think we were dating and she was still on it, but she wasn't like actively like looking for anybody, but she was just like swiping and like, make fun of people. Yeah,
Jake,
I mean that
Jake, do you know what color that flag is?
Yeah, well,
Do you know how hard Christian's waving it right now?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm aware. Don't worry.
Is she still on it?
I have no idea. I haven't talked to her in years.
I think we should ask.
I haven't talked to her. That relationship lasted like maybe weeks.
Could you find?
It wasn't.
This isn't Star.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, he
was
said
like,
it was another relationship.
Yeah,
I
no.
was like, what are we doing here?
No.
All right. We're back. Music's back. Okay. All right. Ooh. I thought you were telling me Star's still on Bumble.
No.
I was like, this cannot be happening. My heart almost stopped.
No, if it was her, I would.
Imagine. It's crazy. Enemies, Q92. You think dragons were ever real? Do you think we as humans just like made them up in our mind as these mythical things?
I think probably we did, maybe based off of some form of a dinosaur.
I don't find it that crazy to think that at one time there were dragons. I really don't. If we had flying dinosaurs,
how did they breathe?
Why the
fire?
hell? Now that I don't know how that worked out.
Okay, but see, you need
I
to
don't know how
explain
that worked
everything
out.
to me in order for me to buy
But
into your thought.
I have a hard. It's not hard for me to imagine that dragons were real at one point in time.
Yeah.
Nothing. You just believe there's no way they existed. I believe unicorns at some point existed. Just a horse with a horn. You're telling me that never existed in this earth? A lot of species are gone that used to be here. Find me a dodo bird. Go ahead.
Well, no,
I'll wait.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I can't get over how a human, not human, but an animal, living, breathing thing could have some sort of fire starter that would ignite their breath. That's what I'm struggling with, Christian.
I know, but who knows how it could have just been bad heartburn. I don't know. We don't know what dragons. We don't know because we weren't here.
You've watched way too many cartoons.
I'm telling you, that is not I don't consider that insane to think.
Maybe
that unicorns and dragons at one time were real.
Maybe that's the emergence of antacids snuffed out the whole dragon thing.
Did you ever see the last unicorn growing up?
It sounds familiar.
Very sad scene in that damn movie.
Yeah, I can't remember.
There's a couple of movies like that. The Last Unicorn. I remember that. I don't know why, but Jake, what are your thoughts on dragons and unicorns?
I don't think unicorns are real. I think that dragons could have existed at one point, but again, I'm with Lauren. I don't think they breathe fire, but I think that they could have still existed in some form.
Okay, this is where I'm going to stop you because it's easier to grow a horn out of your head than it is to breathe fire.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying they didn't breathe. I don't think they breathe fire.
Well, I know, but it's just the premise. Like it had to have come from somewhere.
I
Because that was like their biggest defense mechanism.
Well, I think they might have been like a dinosaur or something, and people were afraid of it, so they painted this picture that it's this scary fire-breathing dinosaur, and then that's how it came to
cavemen, like so mean.
Yeah.
Ugh, fire breather.
I don't know if they spoke English, the cavemen. It was like, oh. If there are ants that shoot boiling acid from their butts, then dragons can be real. He has a point.
Ants shoot boiling. Is that a fire ant?
I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's. I
You
don't know.
acted like you knew exactly what they were
I was
talking
reading
about.
the text line, but if there's an ant that shoots boiling, oh my God, you guys are so crazy yet so normal. You crack me up. I love it. I don't think it's crazy to say that it's possible they existed at one point. All a unicorn is a horse with a horn on its head. Horses evolve, species evolve.
Well,
They realize-
did unicorns fly?
Yeah, I thought they had wings and flew too.
Yeah.
I don't know if every unicorn flew, but you could be right. You could be right. I need to do more research on the unicorn. But the dragon flew. And we had pterodactyls that flew.
Okay, these ants though, it's like No, those are carpenter ants. But either way, like, it's like a venom. It's not fire. It's not ignited. It's not on fire.
Listen, we weren't around.
It probably hurts like fire if you
You know what I
get.
mean?
Yeah.
We don't know. We weren't here. We're going back to, my God, millions of years ago. Way before the iPhone. And we don't know that it didn't happen.
Can I level with you? I had a storybook. Well, I had a Precious Moments Bible when I was little.
Well, who didn't?
And I always liked the story of Noah's Ark. But in the Bible, it kind of made it sound like the animals talk to each other. So I thought back then.
In the Bible?
Yeah, it was done like in a very children's
Oh, in the
story.
one you read. I thought you meant in the normal Bible.
No.
Hey, Horace. Hey, Glenn.
So for a while, I kind of thought that animals talked back then, and I wondered why they didn't talk now.
I just find it hard to believe he found 2 of everything. Maybe that's where we lost the dragons.
Maybe he could
And
only
the
find
unicorn.
one. That could be.
They were floating out at sea as it was raining for 40 days, 40 nights. Did we get a unicorn? Oh, no.
Only one.
Noah, I've got some bad news. We forgot the unicorns and the dragons.
Yeah.
Unicorns don't have wings, just horns. Pegasus had
Oh,
wings.
that's the difference. Okay, then yes, I totally think unicorns could have
Who's
existed.
to say Pegasuses weren't around?
Maybe.
A horse with wings?
Again, could they not?
They evolved.
Could they not find 2?
They didn't need to fly anymore.
Or maybe they didn't survive the flood.
Maybe wings got wet. Uh-oh.
Yeah. But
Bye-bye.
if they had wings, why did they get wet?
I don't. It rained for 40 days, 40 nights. That's a
Sure.
lot of rain.
That is.
A lot
They-
of weight on
full-
the wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
You'd think a
you're gonna get
dragon could
tired.
give a lift to Pegasus.
No one.
You'd think that they would be friends.
These are
I'm just
great
saying.
questions. These are the things I wish our government worked on. Bombardier beetles. Look them up. We will look that up. It's
Yeah.
Victoria Monet. On my mama. It's Q92. The question to you, Lauren, is what is your true favorite beer? Beer. I don't care about seltzers or liquor. Beer.
Everyday beer, like
If
have.
Lauren wants an ice cold beer on a rough day, only a beer. I don't want to hear Truly. I don't want to hear wine cooler. I want to hear.
I drink beer.
Well, listen, I drink Trulies too. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying, like, it's
No, I
beer
know.
day. It's not hard seltzer day.
Either Miller Lite or Modelo.
Miller Lite or Modelo.
Yeah.
I would say I'm Miller Lite or Bud Light. Those are the 2 beers that I think have the best taste.
Yep.
To me. Jake, your favorite beer. I don't know why Lauren and I are naming 2 each, but
I can't name one.
You don't have a favorite
You
beer?
don't like beer?
Not at all. I have never finished a beer. I've tried.
You've never finished a beer in your life?
No, because I tried once because I know Star's dad likes drinking beers. I was like, maybe one day he would want to have a beer with me. So I tried to force myself to have a beer one time. I couldn't do it.
Are
Do you have a video of
wait,
that?
Wait, wait,
No,
wait.
I don't.
Are you talking about you had a beer with Daddy? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
no. It was alone. It was
David?
it was
Daddy
no.
David and Poo Poo Face?
No,
had a
I did
beer?
not. I was trying
In
to
a pickle fight?
Okay, Christian.
I was trying to prepare myself for that moment, but it never happened because I was doing it alone. But no, I couldn't finish it.
Listen, some people don't like. I get it. There are people that just don't like the taste of beer.
Do you like pumpkin beers? Because now's
No,
the
I
time
don't
for
like
all
pumpkin.
of that. I had my first pumpkin ale at Winking Lizard last weekend. It was so good. But if you guys are listening and you really enjoy pumpkin beer, it's kind of expensive, but it is so worth it. Because you only really drink one, right? And then you have your follow-up beer, like Miller Lite or Modelo or whatever.
Right. O'Doul's. Right.
Something
Right.
like that. Southern Tier Pumpkin Nitro is so stinking good.
Have you been drunk, Jake?
One time.
Off what? Wine coolers?
No, it was the strawberry daiquiris or pina colada.
Oh, I thought he was going to say,
Oh, that.
I had that half a beer.
All right. So, been drunk once in your life at 24.
Yeah.
And cannot stand the taste of beer. You've never been able to even finish a bottle of beer.
Correct.
Okay. Last time you even had liquor or alcohol?
A couple days ago.
Oh, look at you.
Whoa.
Look at you.
Not the answer I was thinking was going to
And
come out of his
what
mouth.
was it? A daiquiri?
No, I made I took coconut rum and ginger ale and blue snow cone syrup and just mixed it together because
You are the
I was
most
desperate.
Interesting.
Pretty little drink. Okay.
You are so fascinating. Just
You know,
so
you should make a
fascinating.
snow cone and do that concoction. That would be really good. Like boozy snow cones.
We've thought about that so many times.
Oh my
but we
gosh.
just never.
My mama right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. We got a forecast coming up from Mark Johnson. And also coming up here in a few minutes, Maddie Zurakowski from the Hall of Fame Village going to be joining us. A lot to talk about with her. Looking forward to that. So that's coming up. Plus, if you have more opinions on if you ever think dragons existed or unicorns or Pegasuses for that. Now, I will tell you what I don't think existed: Mantars.
What's that?
The half man, half horse.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I can subscribe to that one.
I think the Orbit commercial made that up.
But what if they did though? Wouldn't it be insane?
I mean, what if you were really attracted to a Mantar? Because up top they could be really handsome.
Listen, there's adult qualities you might like, and there's some horse-like qualities you might like. It's up to you on your preference, what you can take. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then they've got 4 feet, so you'd never have. I mean, I would never
Well,
be like,
hooves.
let me get you shoes for Christmas.
Well,
that'd be
yeah.
expensive.
Probably a good time.
What if they wanted the Jordans?
A lot of money on pants.
Man, yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Mantars. They'd probably wear Hokas.
Probably. They're on their feet all day. They've got 4 of them.
They're so comfy as a Mantar. As a Mantar, only one shoe fits me. It's a Hoka.
I need a hug.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
They had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop. And, you know what I mean? Not taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays.
That's my yard. Mind your business.
Tree debris or grass debris, not putting the grass clippings out in the street or letting your leaves go into your neighbor's yard or raking them into your neighbor's yard. Things like that.
Yeah.
Parking issues. People who park on the street and other people don't like it or not allowed to do it, but they do it anyway. Basic stuff. And it got me thinking, doesn't mean you don't like your neighbors.
Right.
But what is something your neighbor does that annoys you or you don't like, you wish they didn't do? Again, doesn't necessarily, you might hate your neighbors. I get it. But you might not hate them at all, but they do this one thing. And you're like, yeah, I really wish you guys didn't do that. like mine is just because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't be outside when I pull in to talk to me.
That's funny.
When I pull in, I just want to go in my house.
Oh, I
know. It has nothing to do. They're lovely. I have great neighbors on both sides.
I know that, but you're similar here. Don't talk to me. I just want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go. I want to get in I just pulled in. I just got home. I want to and I'm going to get the mail, and I said, I'll pull in. They'll laugh because we'll pull in, and you'll hear, I'll go, oh, if one of them's outside,
are your windows ever down?
Here we go. No, I'm not like that rude. And I have great neighbors on both sides. Awesome. It has nothing to do with them as persons. It has to do with me being a weirdo and not wanting to associate with humans.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We have awesome neighbors on our one side. We're very good friends with them. Our kids babysit, house sit. We just got done fish sitting yesterday for them. They're amazing. We could not ask for better neighbors.
You could.
Everybody else, they're fine. We don't talk to all of our neighbors all of the time, but if we see them, it's hello,
Yeah.
There's one neighbor though in particular, and it's not even anything that they do that gets on my nerves. I'm perplexed by it. Both he and his wife have to pull into the garage backwards.
Going to be an interesting weekend. Today's the warmest day, I believe.
Yeah, and then we can end the weekend with a little bit of the cursed S word, snow.
It's all right.
It'll spit snow. I don't think it's going to be like heavy accumulation, and then
No.
it'll all be gone again. I mean, we're still
back in the 60s next week.
Yeah, we're fine. It's fine.
It's still the weekend.
Remember, it's March, and we lose an hour of sleep this weekend.
I'm okay. I want the daylight.
I'm willing to give up an hour for more
I
daylight.
understand it's going to be light till like 7 o'clock next week.
No, it was just starting to get really kind of a little bit lightish in the morning on the way in.
I understand. See, me, with my drive to work as early as I have to come in, like it's never.
After months of pitch black for me, like it was kind of nice just to see it just a little bit.
Trust me, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. You know what'll cheer you guys up on a Friday morning where you know it's going to snow on Sunday? Talking to our friends at the Hall of Fame Village. Maddie Zurakowski going to join us live on the show and on video on Facebook, YouTube, and X like she does every Friday. Maddie, how we doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Before we get into everything with the Hall of Fame Village, Lauren wants me to ask you a question real quick. It's going to sound weird, but I just want you to just shoot us
roll
straight,
with it. Yeah,
okay?
just first thing that pops into your head.
Do you think it's possible? I'm not saying you for sure, but do you think it's possible dragons were ever real and existed?
I think, yeah.
But how? How do they? How is there a fire starter in their throats?
Maddie knows. It could have happened.
I feel like I'm obsessed with literally like Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, like everything to do with that. Like I saw Dune too, like Friday and Saturday. So like that is my cup of tea.
Why is that good? I was gonna say my kids want to go this weekend.
It's so good.
Yeah, we've heard.
No, Maddie, I just feel, I think Jake agrees. I think Jay agrees with me. Lauren's hung up on the fire breathing. How is that possible? I'm just saying, with the way dinosaurs existed at one time, I don't think it's crazy to think that at one time a dragon was alive.
I know, but I'm also not going to get on board with Prilosec was invented, and that's why dragons ceased to exist because they couldn't breathe fire. It's an antacid.
I know.
Why are you giving me the looks?
I was like, is that like an age, like the Ice Age? The Prilosec ages?
No, I'm saying you said antacid. Maybe they had heartburn.
So
of all the reasons.
We have you down for you at least think it's possible they existed.
I do. Yeah, I kind of hope, but I get Lauren's speculation for sure. Like when you really think about it, it's like, does this add up? I don't know, but like I just kind of am hoping.
Like I can get on board with the whole flying thing. Birds fly. I mean,
yeah, true.
There could be some adaptation that made it possible for them to fly. The fire breathing thing, I cannot.
All right, and real quickly, unicorns.
I'm a little more skeptical on unicorns.
Why though?
But I was just gonna say I have literally no.
Because it's easier to grow a horn than it is to breathe fire.
Yeah, you would think that's easier. I feel like in my mind, I guess I just have like these like animated like unicorns that have like rainbows on them. So maybe if I'm just thinking of like a horse with a horn, yes, okay, I think that's like very possible.
I think somebody got Art Deco.
There we go.
That's why they started becoming rainbow.
All right. Well, now that we got the hard-hitting questions out of the way, what we wanted to talk about.
We'll get to business.
Yeah, we'll get to business now because as usual, every week we bring you on, Maddie, and every week you guys are busier and busier, and there's more stuff coming. This week, no exception.
Yeah, we had another really great week this week. Earlier in the week, we actually announced the Fully Loaded Comedy Festival. So this is the first time that this event is coming to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. So this is actually Bert Kreischer's festival. So we're really excited that he's bringing this incredible lineup Thursday, June 20th of this summer. Literally, it is just amazing. This is his third year doing this festival, and it's just so neat. He picks all of these, amazing ballparks, amphitheaters, and stadiums across the country. So we were just so honored that he wanted to come be a part of Canton and Tom Benson. So it's not only Bert Kreischer, but it's also going to be Tony Hinchfield, Whitney Cummings, Ralph Barbosa, and so many more to be announced. And we've been talking with their team, and they're like, this is going to be his biggest show. And that just made us so excited because we're like, wow, we can really have the opportunity to go all out. And I think he feels the same way. He's like, being, our biggest show, like we should go all out for Canton and these people. So tickets actually go on sale at 10 a.m. this morning at hofvillage.com. So we're just so happy to be able to bring more comedy legends to the Village because I feel like we've really kind of set ourselves up nicely, not only for concerts, but now being, an all-around entertainment venue.
I will say the one thing that we've noticed over the course of the past couple of years, because you guys have brought a lot of really great comedy acts to Tom Benson previously is Canton loves comedy.
Yes.
Yes.
Love comedy. I mean, and it's from your events even to our local comedy clubs. Like we have found that this is just something that really resonates with the area. I mean, but like you and I have said, I mean, it's the one thing that's just like an instant feel good. Everybody can laugh, and in a society too where we've had so much tension and
yeah.
the state of inflation, just all this stuff, like serious adult stuff. Like we
Mhm.
get to actually relax for a night of having fun and laughing, and I don't know. I just feel like it brings people together. I can't wait for this one. This one's bound to be absolutely
It's gonna be fun. And
hilarious.
I saw his big post on all his social
Yeah.
media, his big like trailer he put out for the tour. And I also
Yeah, it was
saw that
funny.
he liked to retweeted our tweet about
Yes,
it.
he did.
So I
Woo!
appreciate doing that. So very cool. No, another great thing at Canton, and it's cool because in a time where these music festivals are so big and they're everywhere, like you're starting to see other festivals
Yeah.
come around. Something like this, a comedy festival, is really cool and unique, and it's something that you can just spend all day at the Village,
Yes.
hang out, get something to eat, get something to drink, and then, like you said, just enjoy. Leave all that BS aside. Just enjoy a day of laughs with your friends.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's something that's so fun that you can plan ahead for, and um tickets you said go on sale today here shortly, right? At 10
Yep, at 10 a.m.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good time.
It is going to be a good time. Also coming to the Village, and we would be remiss if we didn't mention this, is Carnival. The Carnival is coming up. And Maddie, if you can tell everybody what they can kind of expect for that coming to the Village, it's going to be a great day to head out great few days to head out and celebrate with your family. And it's just going to be fun in Canton. We haven't had anything like this for a little while.
Yeah, so this is our first ever what we're calling our Village Carnival. So like Lauren said, it's going to be all weekend long. It's going to be from Friday, May 17th to Sunday, May 19th. And really, we're just planning to transform our campus. The actual carnival is going to be located in one of the parking lots, but actually, I mean, we're going to be transforming Play Action Plaza, the fan engagement zone, kind of making it this all cohesive environment for the carnival. So we're really, happy and just excited to welcome Kissel Amusement Company. I mean, what an amazing family business that they have, and just to be able to offer these really neat rides are out of, even just Play Action Plaza that we have now, but then to complement with even more of all the great food trucks and games and different rides that they have is just going to make it absolutely spectacular. So tickets are actually on sale now at hofvillage.com, but this is just something fun for all ages. Like I said, we're going to have rides. We're of course going to have the delicious like carnival food. So it's just going to be a really great weekend to kind of come out and honestly just take you back to your childhood. I know I go to carnivals and literally just like walk around all the food. Even if I don't ride rides, I will just go get a funnel cake, go get my Oreos, go get a lemonade. So I think there's going to be something for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're springing forward, and these events just say
Telling you, everyone wants to get out of the house
the
now.
good weather is coming. We have these wonderful events and better weather to look forward to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I know even coming up, we have kick and covers, which is really neat. I feel like even just our, what we're calling our 2024 roster of events. I mean, it is getting loaded up. It is getting very full, but I feel like for us, we're really challenging and pushing ourselves to, offer something for everyone. If you're maybe don't want to come to the carnival, but you're interested in music, you can come to Kick and Covers. And there's going to be more and more things like that all summer long into the fall and winter. So we're just happy to be having more events and welcoming more people to campus. And to your guys' point, I mean, not just coming and going for an event, but then actually staying, having, maybe a drink before or after, and really making it this all maybe more full circle experience.
That's what I always keep saying. Like, you guys, you're making it to where you can spend the day there, not just a couple hours for a concert or a game or something like that. You guys are making it where you can literally grab the family, come down there in the morning or early afternoon, and you can spend the day there, ride rides, do things, shop, eat. You can just spend all day at the Village, and I love that it is becoming that.
Well, you know what I see all the time too, because I belong to a bunch of parent groups online where you see people moms can ask questions of other moms, and one of the biggest things is like, where can we go? What's the closest water park? And you have the ones you think of, but they're like an hour or two away. Soon, we're going to be able to be like, hello, Hall of Fame Village, because the water park is coming, but before the end of this year, right, Maddie?
Yeah, it's going to be done, if not by the end of this year, early next year. And I mean, it's coming along. Even just the other day, a lot of the pieces for the slides were dropped off. And it's just so fun to see all the pieces and parts that go into it. I think that's one of the real privileges of kind of working and seeing the behind the scenes is just everything that goes into a project like this. But to your point, I mean, I think once that water park opens, it's going to completely change the dynamic and feel of the campus in a great way, and just have more and more guests that are, coming for different reasons, but also a great reason, which is to stay, play, eat, and enjoy, everything that we have to offer.
Yeah, you guys work so hard over there.
Absolutely. And follow their social media for all the updates on everything. Hall of Fame Village on Facebook, on X, on Instagram. They do a great job. They give you like previews. They give you updates, what's going on, how construction's going on certain things. Great follow. Make sure you follow the Village on social media.
You know what I think they should do for you guys? Before it opens to the public, I think you guys should have like an employee day, and you guys should all get to play in the water park because of how hard you guys have worked.
That's what we were saying. We were like, we need like Hoffy branded like swimsuits or something.
Yeah.
They should get a reward for it.
I agree.
Like I got. Fun fact about me you don't want to know, Maddie.
God.
When at my old radio job, I went up for the first day the Top Thrill Dragster opened at Cedar Point, and I was one of the first non-employees to ever ride on their media day, the Top Thrill Dragster, and I got an award for it. It was like
You got a medal.
I got a medal for
wild.
it. I know, but that's a fun fact.
Were you
I know.
nervous?
You act like it's a gold medal.
It should be. First non-employee to ride that thing. That was me. That was me, and that's where my life peaked. It was all downhill after that.
No pun intended.
Yeah, peaked
Literally,
right at the top. It was all downhill from there. Maddie, by the way, that leather jacket, man, you look fierce today.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was shy. When I don't normally watch the video because I end up just staring at the video, so I try to have it off screen while we're just talking on the radio. But I looked up and I was like, the earrings were popping. I see the leather jacket. I was like,
she's got that wonderful like bun in the back. Where the
looking fierce today, Maddie.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you as
Have
always.
a good Friday. We'll
Thank
see you next.
You too.
All right, Maddie Zurakowski, Hall of Fame Village. She looks fierce.
She did.
Like, man, she's got meetings today or something
Yeah, she
going on
does. She
today.
got something.
Whew. Hall of Fame Village update. We give it to you every Friday. Love it. Love that Maddie's a good sport. Comes on, even talks Dragons with us.
That's right.
Appreciate that. It's Taylor Swift. Is it over now? It's Q92. Rage Room, families that play favoritism, but then call the kettle black for other family members when they believe that they are also doing it for their own kids. Family favoritism. Sucks. I feel bad for my brother and sister.
You're on a roll today. You know
really
your sister's listening.
I really do. They know I'm the best one. If there's one shining star of the children, they know who it was. They know it wasn't them. To the guy that passed me as soon as the railroad crossing bar goes up, how can you assume I'm not also late for work and in a hurry, asshat? Hey, listen, I'm for name calling as long as I can say it on the radio.
I wish I could be like, you know how they do the NFL mic'd up? I am like the worst. I need one of those for on days when I'm running late or someone's driving stupid, like close to me. My kids make fun of me all the time.
Asshat does not get used enough.
Your sister said I need to take your booze away.
Booze. The Zoa. Rage Room, this country not having a law for maternity leave and having to go back to work too soon because you can't afford not to. Give it the times, USA. Rage Room.
Yeah, you better sad.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's the hardest thing to go back to work and leave your baby the first time.
It's not easy.
Especially when you're not ready yet. You know what I mean? Like when you're not physically healed completely or, you're like lactating. And I only say that because it's a thing. Like, even if you're not breastfeeding, like you leak for a while.
Yeah. The older you get. Yeah. We're like old faucets when we get older. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about new moms.
I know. I'm talking about wieners. There's that old saying, you can wiggle, you can jiggle, you can do a little dance. The last 3 drops end up in your pants.
Yeah, that's gross.
You ever hear that, Jake?
Only from you.
Oh, well, there you go.
But you have said it before.
Well, take it with you and use it in life.
Oh, I have already.
Have you done it?
Oh,
Yeah. And I repeat it to other people, and then everybody else knows what I'm talking about. I'm like, well,
because they've already all heard it. They're like,
No.
yeah. Oh, they haven't?
They haven't heard it.
Oh. I see. I've heard it.
Just trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
I like I'm doing the 18-hour fasting to stay extra lean. I need to tell you that I'm trying to stay extra lean.
Yeah.
Then following up with, I'm working out because I'm a savage with apocalyptic levels of energy. I kind of want to put that on a t-shirt.
Save that.
I'm savage with apocalyptic levels of energy.
Save that. We
Keep
need.
up, baby.
What if we open a merch shop?
True.
I like that. Save that, please.
What we do is we put DM dummies on the front and on the back put one of the DMs.
Yes.
I'm a savage with apocalyptic levels of energy. Keep up, baby.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll put new folder.
Yes.
Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Hall of Fame dummies.
I love it.
I will put that one. I will drag the one with apocalyptic levels of energy. I'll put that in there. Hi, Ernestine. Love your smile. Hope you had a great day. Your energy is next level, and I love it. Both of those unanswered. Now, you know what? No, I'm not going to hit that.
No, it shouldn't be. But Ernestine,
Well, I got to change the name.
I know that, but really.
So, came in with a compliment. Didn't call her like beautiful queen, princess.
Thank God.
Love your smile. Hope you had a great day. Came back with, I don't know how I feel about coming back with talking about her energy levels. But he took 2 and he was through.
Maybe he's into crystals.
Maybe in chakras.
Boom, shaka, shaka.
So, you know what? I'm going to pass.
You've got this.
You're all right, sir. You did just fine. I got to say, nothing like that's ever happened to me. I'm trying to think of the worst thing ever happened to me in a hotel. I don't think I have a worst thing, but I did have a room I stayed in that had bullet holes in it in Albany, New York.
Are you serious?
Yep. When I did radio for Arena Football, we didn't always, it was like Arena Football. So we didn't always, stay in the Hilton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes we stayed wherever the home team would put us up. And sometimes home teams thought it was funny to put us, and we would do the same.
Suspicious.
I think there was a team that did that to us, I believe. And maybe it was Albany. I might be wrong. What was awesome is then they had to come to Youngstown to play us. We put them up in Cleveland. We put them up in Cleveland.
I was going to say.
Made them drive down from Cleveland to Youngstown for the game.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, well done.
Yeah.
Little subtle revenge there.
Yeah.
Enjoy your hour bus ride to the arena.
Have fun.
When we could have put you in a hotel in this town.
Right.
So I remember that. It smelled. It was very dirty. And it had bullet holes in the wall.
Oh my! I've never had anything like that.
Yeah. Oh, sad.
Like I got teary eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah, that was
There's
one
a
of
few of 'em.
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're gonna laugh, but I mean, Transformers the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
Right?
But the movie happened, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like it kills them. And you're just, I remember as a
I
child.
see you in the family room, like pacing, like pulling on your
honest
hair.
to God,
And
Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like,
and your heart broke right then and there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I guess.
Optimus Prime, he was my hero.
Stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. On
No
that
kidding.
that album, there is a reimagined version of, if you remember the song "The Boy Is Mine."
Yeah. Oh, boy, Brandy and Monica.
Yeah, and Monica was very like, "Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't touch it. It's a classic." And Ariana was like, "Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it.
She was like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo."
Yeah. Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this, Monica. Mhm. Just one of them days when I'm doing your song." I mean, so she's like, "Nope, I'm gonna do it." So if you're into Ariana Grande music, that is out. I know coming up in a couple of weeks, if not maybe next week, Justin Timberlake's new one.
Yeah.
First track I'm going to, Paradise with NSYNC.
Yep.
I got to hear that one. I'm excited to give the album a listen.
Yeah.
18 tracks, almost a double album.
Yeah. You're going to buy the New Kids' new album?
I'm not.
Why?
I'm not. Well, because you're there. You got them.
Yeah.
You're there to support them. All
You
the
gonna listen
blockheads
to it
are
with
out
me in
there.
here?
We listen to Kids this week.
I know. Are you going to listen to the whole album when it comes
I
out?
don't know that I will. I don't know that I will.
At least you're honest.
But I don't think you're going to listen to the whole Justin Timberlake album when it comes out.
Oh, I would be more inclined to do that than listen to the New Kids.
Jake, any interest in any of those albums we just talked about?
Nope.
Yep. Yeah, if it's not
Not
AJ,
Ariana? I thought you would listen to Ariana Grande.
I don't know.
You don't find her.
Oh, he does.
Not anymore.
Oh, no?
I was hot.
I also believe there's been a little bit of a fall off.
Yeah.
Really?
She used to be.
I'm
She
not
used to
into
be
the
something.
blonde. I'm not into the blonde.
Okay.
But I've always liked brunettes better. And I something that doesn't look. I don't know.
She was so cute on Victorious.
She was.
Well, that's when she was a child, and that would be illegal for me to like that. So
No, she was. How old was she when she was?
I thought she was 2 albums, or her last album. I thought she was smoking.
By the last season, she was, I think, 18 or something.
That's
but
what I thought.
You ever see all the creepy stuff about the guy that was on that show?
Which guy?
I don't know. Was it the cat and
Oh, Cat and Sam, or what was it
Yeah,
called? Sam and Cat?
Sam and Cat.
A lot of bad stuff out there of people like kind of
Really?
hinting that some older guy that was on the show
No,
Danny
was
Schneider?
Yeah, that was the producer.
was not a good dude.
No. Yeah.
You read those?
Wow.
Yeah, there's lots of things.
Yeah, that he was not a good dude at all. Like he's never been charged anything. He's not in jail, I don't believe.
No,
but there's definitely some stuff out there. He was not a.
Yeah, Jeanette McCurdy talks
Wow.
about it in her book.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she would know. My favorite hands down show, though, ever from my kids' childhood. I'll still sit and watch it to this day. I'm not afraid. Austin and Allie.
Oh, yeah.
I loved Austin. I cried on the last episode. I did.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
You'll find out. There'll be shows. Jimmy won't even be in the room, and you'll continue to watch them.
Already
that
happened.
Was that
It's
was
called Elmo's World.
Oh, does he still
Already
go?
happened.
Na, 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 na,
I'm like,
na, na,
my
na,
thing
na.
is, I put the damn thing on. You watch for 2 minutes and you crawl away, and I'm stuck.
Just wait. It gets worse.
God
It's worse.
Almighty! It's Petey Pablo, Freak a Leak, Q92. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic.
Yeah.
Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I just never, and I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road and I got to like go around them. And I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen. But I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, but I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row. And I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking. I can't breathe. I'm snorting. And it's a hot mess. And they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Text message. I had a girl that was interested in me tell me her and her ex are still talking. And if he wants to get back together, she's going to leave me. I definitely ran away from that one. Wow. I appreciate the honesty, but what in the F? Hey, this is great and all, but if my ex wants me back, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no.
Now let's go get a bite to eat. Wait, no.
Bye, Felicia.
We are no longer going to Cracker Barrel. There's no way I'm taking you to Cracker Barrel now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Man, that is I'm still trying to process everything you just told me. Today's hit music, Q92, 949, and uh-oh.
You guys know what that means. Hurry up. You don't have much time left. Head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Give us a like. Drop the term deja vu in the comments. We're going to be pulling our very latest finalists to go see Olivia Rodrigo on her Guts World Tour at Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Friday, March 22nd, with overnight hotel stay next Thursday. If you want to get included and be a part of it, go do that right now.
Q92. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rage Room, when your friend has no kids, husband, lives with her parents, but says she's a life coach and posts videos of how others can improve their lives, Rage Room. That is fantastic.
Listen, it's fine if you've got no kids, no husband, and you live with your parents. But to say that you can help others live their best life when you have zero experience.
Listen, the only thing I would take umbrage with, good word there, is, is still living with your parents. No, if you don't have kids, you don't have to have kids to be successful. You don't have to have a husband or wife to be.
Right.
But I'm assuming.
You do need to be independent, though, to speak on how to.
If your age starts with a 3 and you're still living with mommy, you should probably reassess a few things.
Yeah.
Now, unless you're ridiculously smart and have been stashing money away this entire time.
Well, that would be really smart. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that. But I don't, how old is this friend who, no kids, no. If you text me 23, I mean, come on, that's fine.
Yeah, but still.
If you text me 31.
How can you be a life coach at 23 when you haven't had any life experience?
Yeah, well, touche.
Yeah.
Touche. Jake, you'd be a good life coach.
Would I? At age 24?
At age 24, I think you've learned a lot. You've moved out, had to move back in.
Yeah, he's gone to school hard knocks.
You have a job. You've started an own side business you're trying to get off the ground.
Yeah.
You're in a long-distance relationship that includes trust, travel.
What's your mantra?
I don't.
He doesn't know what that means.
Okay. What's your slogan, Jake, for life?
I don't know. Just ride the wave. That's my slogan for life.
Ride the wave.
Yeah,
ride the wave.
Yeah, just ride the wave.
Because on your electric surfboard.
Yeah.
I remembered.
That came as a foam kickboard.
It came as a foam kickboard you ordered from China on Instagram at night.
For $300.
You know what else? I had a friend who used to, and he would admit this, he would get drunk at night and order concert tickets and then ask girls to go to the concert with him. Random girls like he'd see at bars or
We need to
online.
hook him up with my sister.
He's married now.
Oh, dang it.
He's married
My
now.
sister does that. She'll text me really late. She'll be like, which concert do you want to go to next? I'm like, stop. How much have you had to drink? Because we're going to be sitting front row.
He wouldn't be about a friend. He'd be about, I'm going to take a girl to this. That's what he would do. It'd be for a date.
Yeah.
But he'd buy him drunk and he'd have tickets to like all these concerts and he wouldn't necessarily have anyone to go with. He would tell me about it. It was frustrating to him. He's happily married now. Everything's fine.
I'm glad. Hopefully he takes
But I
her to
remember that.
shows.
That stuck with me.
Yeah.
I was like, but you're buying just concert tickets? I was like, did you ask someone? No.
I'll find somebody to
Like,
go
so
with
you're,
me.
You're buying them and drunk, and then you're like, well, I'm going to find a girl and we're going to go to the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Text message, Jake is a secret serial killer.
He is not, I assure you.
Oh, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
He's
or would he?
literally, no, he wouldn't. He's literally the nicest kid you'll ever, no, I can't say kid. You are the nicest kid that I've ever met. I have to say that because technically I could be your mom.
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
Oh, I could easily be your mom. I would have had you when I was 18, but still, it happens.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes for great senior pick. Right here on today's hit music, Q92, and that's gonna about do it for us at 9:54 in the morning. First, we got some business to take care of. We asked you guys to go on over, like the live video stream, put Deja Vu in the comments section. You guys did that. Well, now it's time for one of you to be rewarded for that, become a finalist for a chance to win the tickets to go see Olivia Rodrigo in Columbus with the hotel stay. Lauren, who are we selecting?
Today it is Jennifer Webster. Jennifer Webster, congratulations. You're our latest Olivia Rodrigo finalist. We'll reach out to you on Facebook. It looks like you communicated through Facebook. So we'll reach out to you just to get your information, but you're now included.
You are all set. Congratulations. Hey, plenty more opportunities to become a finalist today with Nick, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan tonight. So keep listening. Anytime you hear that cue to call, be caller number 10. Your name is in the running. How great would that be to get to go down to Columbus, see Olivia Rodrigo, and then not have to worry about driving back that night? We got a hotel for you. That's how we hook you up here at Q92.
Yeah, we do it right.
All right, that's done. Great talks, great conversations today. Appreciate all the interaction with you guys on the text line, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, phone line. You guys are awesome. Thank you to Maddie Zurakowski from the Hall of Fame Village for joining us for Dragon Talk, and it was a good one. It was a fun one.
Yeah, if you're sitting at work today and are looking for something to do, maybe you've got the itch to go to live concerts or shows. Remember, Barbie Land, the Barbie movie in concert, that goes on sale today at 10 o'clock. So does Burt Kreischer's Fully Loaded Comedy Festival. You can get tickets at hofvillage.com here in about 4 minutes.
There you go. Nick's in here next. We are done. Now, Jake, we're about to leave everyone here for a couple days. I mean, it's Friday. We're going to be back till Monday morning. Is there anything you'd like to share with all the listeners before we leave?
Love you. Bye.
There you go. There you go. We talked to this band this week. It's Shine Down. This is Symptom of Being a Human right here on Q92. Have a great weekend, everybody.